Bow, bow, bow. What's good, guys? Had to start the show right away because I'm watching, I'm listening and stuff like that. I got myself distracted. Next thing I know, I see the Knicks are tipping it off, man. So we start off with some free throws. RJ Barrett's at the free throw line. We need to win this game, man. Jesus Christ. We lost, I think, two in a row against Toronto, two heartbreaking losses. They whipped us one game, and then the next game, RJ Barrett came through with the dunk at the buzzer. The referees were calling the game as if we were in Toronto, but now we're in Toronto, so now we're gonna see if the Knicks can pull this out, man. So let's get the scoreboard and stuff up on here to get this thing the right way. And right now we're up 2-0. Hopefully we keep it that way. Hopefully we stay above these guys for most of the game and end up winning this game here. Can't deal with it. Let me make sure I get the right window. There you go. Get the right window going. Put that on the right side. Let me put myself on the right side. Let me blow this up. Behind schedule here. So a 2 o'clock game on a Sunday. That's a little bit better than say like 1 o'clock game, 2 o'clock game, 3 o'clock game. 6 o'clock is all right, I guess. I still like the 7:30s. 7:30s is just about right. I can just get home and do my thing. Today I happen to be off on the Lord's Day as Julius Randle hits a 3-point shot. So those are two good signs. RJ Barrett getting to the line, getting fouled, and Julius Randle hitting his 3-point shot. Let me make sure I get myself centered here. So far, so good. Knicks are where they are. Brunson a little bit too far from the shooter. The Knicks get killed all day long with that. These NBA shooters, they don't need much time to shoot. I don't get it. I know, like, say, like Brunson, he don't need much room to shoot. Julius Randle, he don't need much room to shoot either. So why are you giving the shooters so much room? That's something that I wish that I could ask Tom Thibodeau. Why are we giving the shooters so much room? Goes Brunson, pushing off a little bit, gives it back to Julius. Step back jump shot, gives it back to RJ. RJ drives like he should, all the way to the bucket and lays it in. So that's becoming a regular occurrence now with RJ finishing these plays at the rim here. So wow, good crossover by Van Fleet. He almost was a scratch due to something wrong with his legs, but he was like questionable. So there goes another one. Julius Randle was giving uh this guy space to shoot. You cannot give NBA players space to shoot, man. So they look at RJ. RJ got a little bit of space to shoot and he knocked it down. So it is what it is. NBA players don't give people space to shoot. One thing I want to pay attention to today, I want to pay attention to see how far Toronto is giving the Knicks as far as spacing and stuff like that. They go Siakam, that's the name I was trying to get out. Siakam went right at Grimes, misses it, and they called something. I believe they called a foul. It's gonna be a foul on the floor, maybe. I'm not sure if there's any free throws involved here. Probably gonna be on the floor. So let me make sure I get this together. Anybody got any money on these games today? These football games? Holy shit! The freaking Bengals beat the Bills. So there goes my money. Fuck, man. The Bengals beat the Bulls. Beat the Bills. I didn't even see the game. So that's a catastrophe. So that blows my whole ticket there. Everybody and their mother thought the Bills were going to win that game. So the freaking Bengals beat the Bills, and there goes my money. Shit. $150, man. I think I might have to throw up for and come right back. I just lost $1.50 on that Bills game. Unbelievable. What the hell happened with that? Sorry, guys. I know we're doing the Knicks watch along as Brunson drives in, fades away, but this is the layup there. Good move. Siakam traveled his ass off right in front of referees. Referees didn't call it. Kicks it out to the shooter that's wide open. Gary Trent Jr. knocks it down. So here we go. Toronto's up by 14 to 10. Knicks are just continuously allowing these guys to get open shots. So Tom Thibodeau finally calls a timeout. He calls a timeout a little bit earlier. Normally, he lets the league get up to 10, and then he calls timeout. So this time he said, you know what, we'll call the timeout a little earlier. So anyway, let me get into this Bills game. How did they lose? So Josh Allen had 265. Let me see the receiving. Wow, I would have lost all around because look, Diggs had 35. My man Davis only had 34 yards. So I would have totally blew that. Just blew that. So I think I lost both my bets. Let me check right now. Oh my God, I'm sick. I thought for sure that I was gonna come out of here, a big winner tonight. Damn. So right now we got the 49ers game, so there's not even any use to even talk about that. Oh my God. Let me get this chat together here. Man, did anybody lose money today? Yeah, IQ's not playing today. I don't know what's up with him, but he's not playing today. Uh, Geraldine was good. We got Joe Curry's here. Oh my God. Did anybody else lose any money today? I totally lost some bread today. Sheesh. Oh my God. I'm speechless right now. How did the Bills lose? I'm gonna have to look at the highlights to see what happened. Oh my God. My whole night is ruined. I just knew that they were gonna win. So the Bengals basically dismantled them. They weren't able to get anybody free. The Bills for some reason was playing their whole bench and their main guys didn't get the yards they normally get. Yeah, man. So damn, I can't believe it. So these picks are gone here. Yeah, 70. I bet for the oh my god. So I bet that Diggs would get at least 65 yards today. He did not get that. He didn't even get 40. Damn, son. All right, so that's the end of that, man. Sucks. $150 down the drain, man. Should have been sure things. So anyway, I know you guys don't want to see me cry about football, man. This is a Knicks watch along, but that does suck though, man. Ah, yeah, yeah. We didn't do anything to. We didn't do anything. We didn't do anything. The Bills. That's the Bills. They didn't do anything. We were pooped after the defensive injuries. Okay, I got you. Ah, unbelievable, man. Yeah, so I'm deflated now. So these Knicks have to win. They have to win tonight. Oh yeah, yeah. So trying to get something wrong with the stream here. The stream is acting up. It keeps freezing up on me. So hopefully that's not an all day thing here because I'm stuck on a freaking Volkswagen commercial. Hopefully that clears itself up. X this out. Start it back up again. Unbelievable, man. What a freaking bummer that is. Yeah, man. So I mean, listen, I want to talk about football. That should have been an easy bet. That should have been an easy bet. The Bills should have beat the Bengals. You know what I'm saying? The second best quarterback or third best quarterback, top five quarterback in the NFL. You know, he should have had his regular game. He did 200 something yards. I don't understand why his main targets didn't get the normal usage that they normally get. I don't get that. Everybody across the board, nobody freaking played well. So that's amazing, man. How does that even happen? So I really hate this, man. Every freaking night with the stream has been messing up every freaking night. I don't understand. So listen, MSG Go is literally having bugs right now because I know it's not my computer. It's definitely MSG Go. For some reason, it's just not registering right now. So we at the 750 mark right now. We're still 14-10. You know, so MSG Go is working here. It wasn't working a few seconds ago. Now it's cooking again. You know. So anyway, what a freaking bummer. All right, let's get the energy changed here. Toronto's starting to get into the deep cuts here. I see Thaddeus Young just came in. The homie Achiwa, Precious Achiwa was out there doing his thing on Toronto. He's coming back out. So Achiwa actually started the game. Achiwa actually started. Yeah, Achiwa, you got Barnes, you got Siakam, Gary Trent, and Fred Van Fleet. Uh Thaddeus Young is out there right now. He just replaced the other kid. Because Siakam going against Brunson pulls in and just shoots it over him and knocks it down. If that was Julius would have been pushing off with his arms and flailing and all kind of stuff. Certain guys know what to do in certain situations, right? So he goes RJ. RJ knows what to do. Goes around the screen, alley oop to the center. Usually Mitchell Robinson. Now he caught Jericho Sims there, so I guess they're gonna call a legal screen. It looks like so. That's no basket. Illegal screen on Jericho Sims here. Yeah, here we go again. I don't know what's going on with the stream, guys. So I'm gonna have to do the adjacent stream again today. So annoying. Let's see if MSG Go is gonna work on the phone before I start doing adjacent streams. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. So I'm at the 7:05 mark here. Brunson's at the line shooting free throws. So let's get into this game, guys. Brunson just shot some free throws there. So far, so good. It's NBA action. Toronto, Knicks were up for a little while. Toronto came back a little bit. Knicks are starting to come back a little bit too. It seems like they're missing somebody too. I'm not sure exactly who's missing. Oh, OG, OG, is missing. That's a lot of you guys' favorite player, the player that you think that we should trade for. And I gotta ask, why would Toronto trade him? Because it looks like Toronto's trying to win at this point. So why would they trade guys that are helping their cause right now? So I can't see them trading OG. If they do, it's not gonna be for the Knicks bullshit. Just a couple draft picks and Fournier. That's gonna be enough to help them trade OG away. As Garrett Trent shoots another 3-point shot, just right in rhythm, no hand in the face, nothing, just catching it and shooting it. Don't even have to put the ball on the floor. So I believe he had 3 3-pointers so far. 19 points to 13. Knicks are down by 6. 3 possession game. It's gonna be 2 possession game. Brunson going nowhere, gives it to Julius Randle right into a double team. Here comes the triple team. Can't find anybody. Throws it out to Grimes. Grimes fakes it 3, drives, side steps, misses it. Did they call a foul? They call a blocking foul. Yeah, it definitely was a blocking foul. So I mean, Grimes, he got fouled. Get over it. Shoot your free throws. Golly, this guy's got to stop complaining. So I mean, he was there. He was there, Gary Train. So he's like, wanting to know what happened. He was there, but he was sliding. He was there first, but if he would have stayed still, he would have got the he would have definitely got the call. He goes Grimes at the free throw line. Wow, he shot that really fast. 14 points right now, 14 to 19, as he takes his second shot. Grimes is good, but is Grimes a starter? Grimes could be a starter. Depends on who your starters are. So I mean, the Knicks have a really solid starting lineup. The big question is who can we get to come in off the bench to help out here? Right now, we got Jericho Sims out there. Jericho Sims is a starter. So Tom Thibodeau's still rocking the starters here. We're only halfway through the first. Here goes Siakam, pull up 3-point shot. He doesn't make that. Grimes gets it and he's pushing and looking, gives it to Julius. Julius dribbles right into a double team. Siakam laying off him now. Back with Barnes. Barnes is guarding Julius. Julius kicks it out to Brunson. Over to Grimes. Pulls up 3-point shot. No good. Kind of was contested. Julius Randle fighting on the inside for the layup, and he knocks it in. So 19 to 17. NBA action here. I gotta get close, guys, because I'm looking at my adjacent stream. For some reason, it's not playing on my computer, but it's playing flawlessly on my phone right now. So here we go. Julius Randle driving, kicked it out to Grimes. Grimes drove the wrong way, and he called travel. He should have went baseline. He went towards the middle, and I think that's like a crutch for him. He loves to go to the middle, but he went base. He should have went baseline, and he probably would have had a better. It would have been a better decision there. So we got Harrison Barnes is coming out. Let me if I can't get the stream going, maybe at least if I can get the stats going here. Yeah, we get see if I can get some stats going on here. So Harrison Barnes, so far, for all the shit he was talking the last couple games, today he came out flat, 0 points, 2 assists, no rebounds, no blocks, nothing, as he comes out for the first time. Got replaced by whoever that was there. Thaddeus Young with a nice little hook shot there. We at the 4:56 mark in this game. It was RJ spin move, beautiful spin move, but he threw it right away to Siakam because it's Gary Trent. Jericho Sims caught in the middle there, but Brochet was able to get that layup. So here goes Brunson. Brunson bring it up. Still 2 possession game. Knicks down by 6. Making sure what's going on here. NBA.com is taking forever to load up either. Here goes Brunson driving, looking, gives it to Grimes. Grimes get caught in a double team, making his moves, goes baseline like he should have before. Kicks it out to RJ. RJ steps into a 3-point shot, got blocked. And here goes Julius, not paying attention. Now he goes Brosier, able to get a nice, easy layup. Randall was not paying attention. So that was Siakam. Randall wasn't paying attention, allowed Siakam to get free just now. So here goes Brunson. Brunson dribble out to the corner. They're calling yet another timeout. So Knicks are down 25 to 17. We got 4 minutes or so left in this game. So Tom Thibodeau got to figure this out, man. 2 timeouts to try to get these guys on the right foot here, and the Knicks are just not doing their job here right now. Yeah, look at Siakam. Was saying Julius Randle was standing right there after the turnover. He's too busy sulking that he forgot that his own guy was wide open and going for the layup there. So that's nitpicking, nitpicking. Excuse me, KNICK. But it is what it is. I really want to win this game, man. Just as a matchup situation, the Knicks are just not. We're just not. We just don't match up well with this team, man. It's very annoying. It's very annoying. They have a lot of size. They have the shooters in the right spots. The Knicks' philosophy is to allow the shooters to catch the ball. And put a contested arm in their face, which is like the wrong thing to do. You have to really like close out on a shooter. You can't just let them catch it and then run and put a hand in the face. It's not 1993. Putting a hand in the face is what you do to like a John Starks. Streaky shooters that are more known for driving and dunking and that type of thing, making layups, passing the ball. Now in this day and age, guys, all they want to do is shoot threes. They want to shoot threes and dunk. That's all they want to do. So giving a guy, letting them catch the ball, you're dead already. Every single player in the NBA could catch and shoot with no problem. Catch and shoot with a hand in the face. Everybody in the NBA could do that now. You know what I'm saying? The key is to catch them before they can get them before they can really get a grip on the basketball. That's why teams like say like the Miami Heat, why they were successful at the time, why the Bucks were successful, against their teams when they won, you know. Same thing with Golden State. Golden State's defense is about, meeting the person at the ball before they shoot it. That's why they have all the shooters and stuff. They're able to outshoot other teams because they get out on the shooter before they can really catch it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the big problem, man. Like if I was to have a critique for Tom Thibodeau, or if the thing I would try to implement is they have to get to the shooters quicker. I can't really say much else about that. It's just extremely annoying, man. Every single night, the same situations. Like let me see this kid Gary Trent. He just made 3 field goals, all 3-point shots. Excuse me, 4 field goals, all 3-point shots. You know what I'm saying? So he's their best shooter. And how is his best shooter constantly open to hit the three? Fred VanVleet hasn't really gotten crazy yet. He does have 5 points today. I believe he has a 3-point shot as well. So I mean, they're not really going too crazy right now. Siakam got a couple threes. Nobody else really has shot him too many threes yet. But it's a coincidence that their 3-point shooters are just catching them, and they're just catching them in rhythm and shooting. Gary Trent's not even driving. All of it is just 3-point shots. Here goes some Siakam going against Julius, turning around, shoots it, no good. Slaps it out. That's Broshier was able to get it to Siakam. Siakam's trying to call something, giving it to the point guard for VanVleet. VanVleet goes around the screen, goes all the way to the basket, and lays it right up over the rim. Unbelievable. So he goes Brunson. Brunson dribbling up here. We're down by 10 early, man. We're down by 10. 3 minutes and 25 seconds left. Brunson got the ball. Let me see what's going on with Brunson. I think Brunson hasn't even attempted a shot yet, right? He did hit a 3-point shot early on, but his ability to get to the basket and score is just not really working at the moment. Toronto does a good job of sealing off everything that we do well. Julius Randle literally just pushed off a defender as he was coming off the court, and the referees didn't call it. He tried to dunk it with his left hand. Look, Julius Randle is definitely floundering again. Look like he's stressed out. He only has 5 points. Look, he literally pushed off on number 44. That's Hernan Gomez. Pushed off on Hernan Gomez. Referees didn't call it. Now here he's at the free throw line. So if the referees called the push off and called an offensive foul, what would he say? It's annoying. Julius Randle's at the free throw line now, looking. He looks red. His skin looks red. He looks stressed out. Take it forever to shoot. Finally gets it up and still misses it. Yeah, so he's definitely pressing right now. Here comes Fournier. So Fournier's coming in again. So what is the logic here? What is the logic here? Did Tom Thibodeau watch my podcast? The when I was talking about playing, watch my podcast, or does he follow me on Twitter or something like that and saw my post where I was arguing with State and whoever else I was arguing with. Was I arguing with State that time? But anyway, we were just talking about I think we was arguing with State. We was arguing with Freezy over there. Two guys that are like know-it-alls, right? We were arguing about like who should play. Said like, oh, the Knicks are not that talented. Yeah, we're not that talented, but we got Fournier, Cam Reddish, and Derrick Rose sitting on the bench. We're not that good that we shouldn't be playing those guys. Those guys are healthy. They're healthy and they still got game. Why aren't they playing? We're not that good for us to be out there and those guys don't play. So they must have saw that thread. So Tom Thibodeau's calling Fournier's number. So it would be nice to call Cam's number too. Give these guys a different look. Let Cam come out there, run some offense there. Look, Julius Randle Did he dunk that? Yes, he did. He went down there and tomahawked it with the left hand. So Julius Randle has definitely got some bounce in his step this year, man. What a big time play that was. Fred VanVleet just calmly pulls up at the top of the key, knocks it down. Wow, that was a big time dunk by Julius Randle, man. So Julius Randle, he's had a lot of dunks this year. Like last year, he didn't really get a lot of dunks like that. This year, Julius Randle is like looking to take heads off. He's being double teamed again. Brunson's standing right there, can't find him. Brunson finds Grimes. Grimes catches it and then didn't really even get his hands together, but he caught it and just threw it up. So here goes Brunson. These guys are just driving to the basket with no answer. So they call shot clock violation. Fournier was sitting there wide open. Unbelievable. This is frustrating, man. I mean, like after watching all these games, yeah, I understand we're 25 and 22. We're coming into a hectic stretch where right now these are the games that we should be winning. So when it gets into these like playoff games where playoff teams where it's going to be really down to the wire games, we're probably going to get beat a lot in the next few games. You know what I'm saying? Like we have a chance to flip records. Like Toronto might be where we are, we might be where Toronto is. Toronto's currently 20 and 27. So I could see the Knicks quickly going down 7 games below 500, like it's nothing. As Fred VanVleet drives there, pushes off on Brunson with the left elbow there, but he's going to go to the free throw line. So look, we're down by 12 right now. I don't even know what to say here. It's very, very frustrating. It's very frustrating, man. I don't have anything positive to say. Yeah, I just know that I'm tired of looking at this club now. I love the Knicks. I don't know if you guys noticed there, but I got my Army hat. I got this at the game. You can see it's an Army hat. You can see at the bottom of it is yellow. I mean, it's gonna be orange. You got Mitchell and Ness in the back here, man. I bought this at the Garden. I meant to put it on when we played Toronto, but I had my kids and stuff. But we lost. So man, I said to myself that next time we play Toronto, I'm gonna wear this hat. Just to let them know that it's war. Right. So listen, I came prepared for war, right? I came prepared for war. I left my family where to do what they're doing, and they're gonna have to sit and watch me do what I do. Wait till I finish what I'm doing in here in order for me to start interacting with them again. So I'm making the sacrifices and stuff like that to do this podcast. But the Knicks, day in and day out, are just not doing what they need to do to try to win. And it is extremely frustrating. Like we're not going to squeeze water out of a brick. We're not squeezing water out of a brick here. We're not going to all of a sudden, oh yeah, we need to move the ball. Oh, they're not making their shots. Oh, he needs to shoot. They need to shoot threes more. It's not that. It's not that. That's just not it. It's just not. It's just not it. It's. I don't know if you know what to say. Julius Randle just elbowed somebody to the floor, so he's going to run back to the bench there. I thought he was going to run at Julius just now because Julius literally just elbowed him to the face. But he just went back on defense. Look at him. When he gets the ball, bang. He tried to bang him. There goes the bang. That's incidental, though. Incidental contact. 34-20. So Julius is pissed off. Very frustrating, man. Very frustrating. So I don't know about you guys, man. I've been ignoring the chat, so I'm gonna get to the chat right now. So let's fast forward here. I mean, rewind and talk about this chat. So shout out to Geraldine and Joe Curry so far. Let me see what's popped through. We got Holcomb is here. Yeah, Harlem CEO is here. So you go. I just realized the betting app is before the actual live MSG game. That's suspicious to me. I got you. Who else we got here? Harlem CEO. Everybody saying their highs and buys there. Yeah, I don't know why Svi is not in the game. That dude from Detroit, Boban or Bojan, whatever his name is, from Detroit, he would be a good pickup for the Knicks to come off the bench to be the scorer to come behind Julius and RJ. I think that would be a good decision. He doesn't play defense though. That's what people are going to say. But we already got a kid, Svi, that in the European games he actually played really really well. So why not give that kid a chance? Because I know in practice he's got to be busting their ass. Because the Knicks have a hard time of defending the 3-point shot. So I'm quite sure that in practice that this kid is kicking our ass in practice. You can't tell me no other way. Ah, yeah, yeah. So he said, I see Monica McNutt with a headset on. She must be doing radio games. She might be. She has a radio voice. She's a quirky dresser, man. She dresses like she's broke. To tell you the truth. No disrespect, but she dresses like she goes to thrift shops and that type of thing. That's cool, man, because I'm attracted to young ladies like that. You know what I'm saying? They like to do vintage looks and things like that. That's attractive, but she just seems like that type of young lady. It's all good. Salute to Jarrell. Yeah, so he goes Bogdanovich. He goes to three. But he has 3 years on his contract. We don't need that. Listen, what do we need? We don't need a guy with 3 years on his contract. You know what I'm saying? The guy averages 20, could average 18 to 20 points per game. You know what I'm saying? Averages 20, 30, 20 to 18 to 20 points per game. So, but we don't need a guy like that that's on a 3-year contract. It's just crazy, man. So what do we need? We need to keep watching these fucking bums here. We need to keep watching these guys. How many threes did Julius make? I don't know. So we at the end of the first quarter, they scored 37 points on us in this first quarter, man. Unbelievable. So since you're into stats and I can't watch the game on my computer for some reason, I don't understand why. So I'm watching the game and it's actually very close to the right time too on my phone. So since we're doing that, let's get these scores going on here. Let's get the NBA scoreboard on my screen here. That way I can look at it while I'm watching. Yeah, yeah. My energy is dead, man. I cannot believe the Bills they didn't just lose; they got smacked. How the fuck did that happen? Unbelievable. So how many threes does he have? He has one 3-point shot right now. He's 1 for 2. So we'll get into the stats, when halftime comes here, man. But it's not about that. It's not about the stats right now. I don't know if that's what you're getting at. Whatever. It's not about like the attempts out there. So these things are connected. It's crazy. So I have to watch this way because the other things are that shit is weird. Yeah, man. So it's not about 3-point shots and how many shots we take and the pace and it's not about none of that stuff. Jericho Sims played 8 minutes, bro. No shots on the basket. Let me see how many rebounds he had. Yeah, yeah. Jericho Sims had 1 rebound in 8 minutes. No, 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 no. He had 0 rebounds in 8 minutes. So I mean, what did he do? What did he do out there? Eight minutes, right? And he has 0 rebounds. Only 1 assist, no blocks. So what did he actually do out there? Here goes Hartenstein. Hartenstein comes in here and he already got one more rebound than Jericho. Unrealistic, man. What's happening out here with these Knicks? So listen, man. I'm just gonna leave it here with what Curry said here. So Curry says that we don't need Bogdanovic because he has 3 years left on his deal. That is crazy to me, Joe. You don't think that's crazy, man? You don't think this team like at this point we don't need to worry about like contracts and that type of thing. Bogdanovich, if he's on a 3-year deal, then he'll be with us for 3 years, and it's a good piece to have, and it's a movable piece. It's somebody that's decent that we could flip if we needed to, or if he comes through and plays well, then we can move somebody else. Like everyone seems to want to move Julius. So if we get Bogdanovich, maybe we can move Julius. It's whatever, man. I'm like extremely deflated. I just cannot believe this. I just can't believe it. So here we go. Deuce is out there guarding number 20. So I mean, listen, I like Deuce. I think this is a good player. When he came in and that defense that he was playing, it changed the game. The Knicks went on a winning streak and that type of thing. It was good. But I mean, why isn't Derrick Rose playing? And when Derrick Rose was playing, they had Derrick Rose playing off ball. They had IQ playing point guard off the bench. Whose idea is that? Whose idea is that? So here we go. Fournier's out there. Fournier's out there. I think Fournier hasn't even touched the ball yet. So Fournier has 0 attempts out there. Not even involved in the offense at all. Here he goes. He finally gets his first shot, sidesteps, kicks it out to Deuce. Deuce is looking to throw alley-oops to Obi because he's not looking at the rim. You see what I'm saying? Just the IQ. If we had Rose out there, Rose would not have thrown an alley-oop to a player that wasn't ready to catch it. It's just crazy, man. So I need to see what if Fournier has done anything else. No, he hasn't. He hasn't attempted a shot or nothing. But that's not because of Fournier. That's because of Tom Thibodeau, if you're gonna put these guys in the game, you have to at least get some action where you can utilize the what these guys do well. And we just don't do that. Jericho Sims, you need to get him in the pick and roll, try to get him on some alley oop dunks and that type of thing. You know, Grimes, it would be nice to get him on some backdoor plays because that's where he'd be effective at. But Tom Thibodeau, he just wants to do one-on-one stuff. So RJ just got another one-on-one shot. He knocked it down, making those shots though. I give RJ credit. Julius Randle's going one-on-one, and then this guy Brunson, he's been trying to go one-on-one, but Toronto's been doing a great job of locking him up. So then what do? We just gotta lose. Because there's nothing that we can do here. Here goes Obi, gets the rebound. He's driving on Siakam, kicks it out to Fournier. Fournier just jacks it up because nobody's guarding him. He misses it. Should be Knicks ball. Hartenstein fighting there for the rebound. Oh my God. It's very frustrating, man. Me too about the Giants and the Bills. I'm glad. Yeah. I bet a little bit for the Giants game. I lost a little bit. I didn't really lose a lot, but I bet 150 because I just knew that was a lock for the Bills to beat the Bengals. I mean, they got smacked. They didn't just lose; they got freaking smacked. Unbelievable. You really wanted Murray and Huerta. So Murray, you talking about Keegan Murray? You really wanted Keegan Murray and Huerta? Yeah, yeah. So we already got a Keegan Murray, and we already got a Huerta. Their name is Fournier, and their name is Obi Toppin. You know. So the thing is with Tom is all Tom Thibodeau. What is Tom Thibodeau doing out there? What is he doing with the talent that he has? What is he doing with the talent that he already has? Other teams seem to take advantage of everything they do well. He goes Obi Toppin sidestep, and then he just blows the layup. He has every opportunity to do what he needs to do. He goes Siakam just driving, same kind of play. Siakam gets all the way to the rim. Now they in there fighting, getting in position to get the rebound, jump ball. So there is another thing too. I can't say the Knicks aren't competing. So the Knicks are playing. The Knicks are playing defense. They're playing the way that Tom Thibodeau wants them to play defense. They're playing hard. I'm not going to say that they're not bringing the effort. They definitely bring an effort every single night. So those are traits for Tom Thibodeau. Tom Thibodeau traits. But just trying to take advantage of what we do well. Hartenstein has not been at the top of the key throwing backdoor passes all year. He did it in the beginning of the year. They had him in the top of the key, passing the guys making cuts, and then they never went back to it. He did that his entire career up until this point. So how could you not have him in position, excuse me, to do things that he did before? Now you just got him as a 3-and-D guy, just going out, contesting 3-point shooters. You know, but on the other end, you're not looking out for him. He goes Fournier. Fournier gives it to Deuce. Deuce is being double teamed, gives it into RJ, kicks it back out to Fournier. Fournier sidestep dribbles, launches the 3-point shot. He misses it. This Hartenstein got boxed out by Brochure. Knicks get the rebound back though. RJ into Obi into the corner. Obi corner 3-point shot. That's what he is, a corner 3-point guy. It's a situational dude, man. So you know what? I'm not gonna mess up my hat. I'm gonna take it off. I'm not gonna mess up my new hat sweating here doing this podcast. I'd rather just be bald head here. Put the regular diehard Knicks hat on in black because it's a funeral. And then that's what we're doing right now, guys. Take the army hat off and just get down with the funeral. RJ to the basket and misses that. He's gonna get the free throw. 42-29. We are not winning this game. Anything can happen. It's just NBA 29. I said we're losing right now. 42-29. So what's that? That's 12, 13 points. RJ got a chance to cut it to 11. But just the way things are going here, I don't think we're gonna win this game. It's frustrating, man. Yeah. So I see May 4th just said something. So shout out to May 4th. I haven't seen you in a while, man. So he said, now watch how well we function without Quickly. Listen, we need Quickly. We need Quickly. Because who else is going to score? Quickly at least will be attacking, trying to score. We have nobody that can score. So that's why Fournier's playing. Fournier's playing because I Quickly is not out there. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, Quickly's not out there, and you can see it because we don't have that scoring punch. Siakam is just coming down, shooting when he wants to, just all within, just taking apart how the Knicks play defense. So Deuce McBride here. So I don't know what he was doing, man. On a functional swing there, gives it to Obi Toppin again in the corner. So Obi Toppin is a corner 3-point shooter. Can't drive, can't finish on the fast break if it's not a wide open dunk. You know what I'm saying? Can't post up, can't create his own shot. He's a set shooter in the corner shooting threes. That's what we've done to that kid. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so say you said Dejounte, my bad, son. My bad. DeJounte Murray. So I get you. DeJounte Murray and Huerta. That would have been nice. You know, we could have gotten DeJounte. You know, if we would have saved our chips and went for DeJounte, okay. If you want to go for him, and Huerta, that would have been nice too. Would that have been better for us though, to tell you the truth? Because DeJounte would still be in the same role that Brunson is in, taking all the shots, right? Huerta will still be in the same position. It's not like Huerta could create his own shot. He's exactly like Grimes, exactly like Fournier. You know, he might be a little bit better than them if you want to say that, but it's not really. Guys are just catching and shooting. Number four, just catch and shoot. Ah, yeah, yeah. 44-33. Knicks are down by 11. Here goes Brunson crossing over. Brunson hasn't been able to get loose this game. He finally gets to the paint, kicks it out to Fournier. Fournier's step back 3 point. Excuse me, mid range jump shot. He misses that. Here goes Precious pushing the ball up to get it across the timeline. 7-11, trying to get down there to finish. Gets all the way to the bucket and misses, but he does get the foul. He's going to get some free throws. Ah, yeah, yeah. Obi Top is looking rough. I'm so depressed. Yeah, man, but he just hit two corner threes, right? So that's good. Just hit corner threes. Somebody that's supposed to be a prolific scorer from college, dunker, all this other stuff. Just a bum. Yeah, he looks like a bum. But Joe Curry, you said you wanted Dejounte and Huerta. You said that Bogdanovich is not enough. So right now you wanted those guys, right? You wanted those guys. Anybody listening, man? You wanted whoever you wanted, right? Okay, cool. But that's the past. What can we do right now? What can we do right now to get out of this? I have no confidence. We're not going to be able to come back in this game. We got our main scorers and stuff like that, but Brunson can't get a shot. They just locked his ass up. Brunson is locked up right now. So Brunson's top of the key trying to get loose. A lot of crossovers, a lot of height. He just took his own 3-point shot. He misses it. He tried to draw a foul, didn't get it. Obi Toppin just got a nice little steal there because they had an outlet for Siakam. Here comes Fournier coming up the court there, looking. Side pass there to Obi in the corner. Obi knocks down another corner three. So now there's somebody out there on Twitter saying, yeah, give Obi Toppin some more minutes. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Just because he's shooting corner threes. He has 9 points right now. He has 9 points. So look, you can see the confidence, see him arguing with the refs and the confidence that he has. So he wanted a foul on a 3-point shot. Is that what he's arguing about? Fouls on a 3-point shot. So here he goes, getting his three, pulls up. He did get contact. So he's sitting there. He wants to argue with the refs about getting fouled on a 3-point shot. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous to me. Oh yeah, yeah. He goes. I think I saw Kareem. What's up, man? I see Kareem here. Salute to Kareem. I think I saw you just send me something on the internet just now, but I'm on my phone right now, so I'm gonna have to pull it up on the computer here. So I think you did send me something. So Mr. Kareem is here. So Kareem, did you just send me a link? Did you just send me a link to Melon just now? I don't know if you meant to do that. You just sent me a link. Are you doing a podcast right now, Kareem? You sending me a link to join your podcast? Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, shout out to May the 4th, man. Good to see May the 4th. So May the 4th says we're gonna blow them out. Right now, I don't see any indication that we're gonna do anything to them right now. I already conceded. We're not even at halftime yet. We're 6:30 in the second quarter. If the Knicks come back, I don't deserve to cheer them on because I'm done. He said, "You'll see, let it play out." I'm with you, man. I'm with you. It's possible that we can that we can come back and win. But even if we come back and win, we will have to it's not like we're gonna start moving the ball and finding the open man and playing great basketball. It's just gonna have to be Brunson getting hot Julius getting hot, RJ getting hot, that type of thing. But just judging by what's happening on the court there, we just don't have it. We just don't have it. We don't have that type. We don't have it. You know, we just don't have that. We have a lot of anxiety out there. It doesn't look like we have that spunk that's going to get us over the hump there. I just don't think we're going to do it. See, like I'm saying, like we're gonna blow them out. You'll see. Let it play out. So I mean, I didn't seen it already. I didn't seen it. The Knicks, like I said, the Knicks are what 20, whatever whatever we are right now. Our record, we have a winning record right now. 2 games above 500. Like I've seen the Knicks enough to know what's going on here. I don't need to watch this game right now, and say oh watch they're gonna come back. They're gonna come back. Watch. I just don't see it. We just don't have it. We don't have it. And so Tristy, maybe Obi heard you. Said you need his threes right now. Listen, if he didn't hit those corner threes right now, the Knicks would be freaking 27 right now. We will have 27 points right now if he didn't hit those threes. Those threes is like we needed to get it because there's no offense running. So him catching those shots and making those 3-point shots are keeping us close enough that we're not getting blown out by 20. I mean by 20 right now. So RJ there got his hands up in the air, looking at hey the referee. Look, I didn't foul him. Yeah, so these guys are complaining about fouls, but they're not complaining how fucking how bad they suck out there. But they're gonna keep complaining about fouls. Ah, yeah, yeah. I gotta catch up, man. I catch up with you guys. This opportunity of a lifetime for Jericho, and he has to be more aggressive. Jericho had zero everything for 8 minutes. In as a starter in the NBA. Opportunity, playing against a team that doesn't really have a lot of size. Opportunity to show what he's worth, and right there, he just showed that he's ain't worth shit. Here he goes, getting expirings for Fournier and a young player, and a pick for RJ. Oh yeah, yeah. So now Obi should be getting Hartenstein's minutes. Why? Because he can shoot on corner threes. And there goes Gary Trent drives and bangs it. Gary Trent himself had 3-point shots earlier on in the game, and now he just drove and banged it on us right now. So now this is embarrassing. Knicks are still within striking distance though. Still well is it are we down by 9 now? We're down by 9. Brunson gives it over to Obi. Obi gives it to Jericho. Jericho lays it up. So let's say that Obi Toppin is the one the catalyst to help us win this game now, right? Because the corner threes and look how great of a creator he is, driving and finding Jericho Sims for a nice little layup. So it is what it is. Yeah, I got you. Cream got the bug. He wants to get on the shows now. Ah, yeah. Play Ryan Archinato. I'm with that too. At least Ryan, I know is going to compete defensively. I know Ryan is a winner. So Ryan will be able to compete out there. He's going to knock down a three. He's going to make the right play and stuff like that. He's not going to be doing too much. So I'd rather see him out there, man. I don't know, man. I'm just over it right now. I am over it. So I finally caught up with the chat here. 48 minutes, right? Excuse me, 48 points, 48 to 41. Knicks are down by 7. Interior pass there. Precious tries to drive. Good defensive play by Jericho. But it was a foul. So Precious going to the line to get some free throws here. Unrealistic right now. Got quite a few messages on Instagram, so I'm going to check out what's going on here. People always sending me stuff, man. I got people all over the internet sending me stuff all the time. You know, other podcasters sending me their episodes of their podcast. I got one guy here, one guy that they're always sending me stuff. Not just me. I'm in a group chat. He keeps sending stuff like that. I was supposed to go on his show, whatever. And then the day came, and he gave me the runaround. And then I gotta keep seeing him inviting other people on the show and stuff like that. I just don't get people, man. That's why I don't fuck with nobody. That's why I don't fuck with nobody. Can't trust nobody, man. Like the Knicks, they do their thing. You can't trust them. You can't trust other people around the world. I sound like a Denny like a Debbie Downer right now. I sound like I'm about to blow my brains out. 41-50 right now. Brunson, uh, did Brunson score just now? Brunson, nah, he I think so. We got Mr. Kareem just popped in there. See Kareem trying to get himself together there. What's up, Kareem, man?
How you doing, sir?
Chilling, man. I feel like I'm on suicide watch right now. I'm saying a bunch of cryptic shit right now. It's ridiculous. 52-41 on my screen, man. Where you at in the game? I'm at the 407 mark.
For 426.
Okay, 426. So you're a little bit behind me.
Yeah.
But it don't matter. These Knicks fucking suck, man. So Brunson just hit a 3-point shot. So Knicks got a little bit of momentum.
Right.
What do you think we're doing wrong right now?
Well, being as though we're limited, I mean, what else can we do besides adjustments? And I mean, he's not going to play the players that I believe should play. I mean, yeah, he got Fournier in for scoring because of IQ, but what was he doing? And like I said in the post, that play Ryan or play Swede. I mean, play one of them. I mean, I don't know how they are with defense, but you got Fournier in. You know what I'm saying? And then like you can't say, well, Fournier's scoring, but how's that working out?
Right.
You gotta take a chance or something. You know what I'm saying?
You know what irks me about the whole defense thing because like people say defense all the time. Oh, but he doesn't play defense. That's always the end game for everybody. Oh, but he doesn't play defense. But when you look at the Knicks, is that the only issue that we have that we don't play defense? You
No,
know,
it's not the only issue.
right?
Uh, Offense, ball movement, uh, assists. I need to go on.
Yeah, in game adjustments, nothing. There's nothing that we're doing right now. Nothing.
Right. So I mean, even like even with Obi, like he don't play the greatest defense, if, if any.
Yeah,
So why not take a chance and letting the other players play? So let's see what they got.
yeah,
You, I mean, I know we're not there in practice to see how they are and everything. I know that. I get that, but that's a practice. You don't know what they can do.
yeah, man. Shit sucks. Shit
Yeah,
fucking sucks.
it sucks, man.
It just sucks. Because
I
I
mean,
brought the point with the Hartenstein. When Hartenstein came in, remember he was like good at throwing backdoor passes and that type of thing, being a facilitator. When have we went back to that?
yeah,
We
he,
didn't go
he
back to it.
he's had the same effect as Obi. He got him limited. Just like you said, Obi's just now just a corner three. That's all he does.
Right.
And iHeart is the same thing. He just a little Mitch. You
Yeah.
know, so
Yeah. I mentioned Fournier too, right? Like they got Fournier out there. So Fournier's he's been reduced to, getting it and step back and then shooting threes. That's all he's been doing. But if you watch him in the European games, right? European games, they had him coming off screens like he's done his whole career.
killing it.
Yeah, coming off screens, going up to the foul line, pulling up or making a pass or getting all the way to the basket. He made a whole career doing that move. So
Right.
there's plenty of footage of him being successful in these actions. So why aren't we running him in those actions?
Thibodeau. That's all. That's it.
This guy's fee, right? We just talking about playing these guys, right? In the same European tournament, Svi was having a great tournament. On par with all of his NBA European counterparts. 20 points per game. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Having a really good tournament for his country. You know what I'm saying? But here he goes in the NBA, can't even get off the bench. You know?
Uh, I wonder if is that because it's different playing overseas compared to the NBA. I mean, because as they should be balling out their mind over there after having experience in the NBA. You know, so
Right.
it's like the same effect if one of our players go down to the G League, they should ball out. So I don't know if that's the difference.
Well,
Because it's different.
well, let me throw this at you. This dude, I can't think of his name right now, but he was talking about the NBL, right? That's the Australian league. Right? So he was saying that, oh, there's certain guys in the Australian league that does this, then that, whatever, and the what do you call it, the European tournaments and stuff like that, they're able to do XYZ, but
Hmm.
I forgot he made a point about oh, LeBron is like 30 something years old and he's averaging 30 points per game. And then he made the point that nobody in their league over the age of whatever is averaging 30 points per game. So is it that LeBron is that good right now? LeBron is good. That's kind of nitpicking on one of the greatest players, but he just was trying to make the point that that you just certain things that you see in the NBA as far as them just free flowing, moving around, doing what they want to do, like that. This doesn't happen in other leagues around the world.
Right.
So does the NBA even have the best product out on the floor? You know,
I would
You
say
know-
yes. I would say yes.
yeah. I mean, we might have the best individual talents, but as far as like putting the game of basketball out there for us to see, the game. I don't
Hmm.
know. I'm not sure if the NBA has the best game right now. You know,
All right. Mm.
that's a deep argument to have there, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so it is what it is. Knicks are down 58 to 49. We just have to see.
I mean, they at least they keeping it close, but let's be real. What's going to happen in the second half?
Yeah, the third quarter. I'm afraid to see the third quarter. You know,
Yeah. And I haven't looked at the stats, but who's been playing the most minutes so far?
I mean, I haven't been really able to get the stats either because for some reason the game won't play on my computer. I'm watching the shit on my phone right now. So
Ah,
yeah, so the minutes right now, RJ got 18, Randall got 14, Sims got 13. Just the starters been playing heavy minutes. Hartenstein got 8, Fournier got himself 10, McBride got 5, Toppin got 7. Obi hit 4 threes this game, man.
ah.
You know?
And Fournier haven't done anything. He hasn't scored at all.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything.
He
But I
had
mean,
4 attempts.
yeah, he just came cold off the bench though. Now they need him because IQ's not playing. So now they're calling his number, and what do you expect a guy like that to do that hasn't played?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Ah,
shit sucks, man.
you think he's gonna pull somebody else off the bench?
I don't know. I mean, I like with McBride. McBride gave us a nice little spark with that winning streak and stuff. But I
Yeah,
mean, I feel like Derrick Rose. He's not dead. Derrick Rose still play. So Derrick Rose should be out there. You know,
yeah. They treating him like he missed the glass or something.
yeah.
Like,
They condemned him. They basically condemned him. Said yeah, your career's over, fam. We're just gonna go in a different direction. You're gonna play Deuce McBride over him. Deuce McBride is good situationally, but like just now, Deuce had the ball and he was doing some moves and stuff like that. But then after doing those little crossovers, he's looking for Julius or somebody to come get the ball from him. If it was
yeah,
Derrick Rose would have got to the basket just now. And so we kind of handicapping ourselves out there.
like the whole state of New York, man. They just been taking L's all weekend since Friday.
Yeah,
You can get L's everywhere.
yeah,
You get
so,
an L. You get an L. Buffalo,
yeah,
you get an L.
yeah. Oprah Winfrey just paid us a visit this weekend.
Yeah.
So you're in Philly. You're like in the Philly area. You're in Jersey, but you're in like close to Philly and stuff. So I know we watched the Giants game together with I'm Jarrell and stuff. So how did your experience happen today? I mean, how did your day go as far as dealing with Philly fans and stuff?
I I haven't been outside at all.
Okay, it's
I haven't been outside. Just getting the usual text messages and memes and stuff on Instagram and stuff.
yeah,
About the Eagles beating the Giants, and I got a a couple of calls I didn't answer. So
So you're hiding out. You're hiding out from everything.
basically, yeah. And my second oldest brother, he's a diehard Cowboys fan. I
Oh
don't
no.
know how that happened, but he's a straight up diehard Cowboys fan. And he just sent me a message like, "Nah, we're gonna get revenge." I'm like, all right, we'll see if you can get past him. 'Cause I don't know if y'all gonna win either.
Yeah.
So
What's going on with that score now? I haven't been able to keep an eye on it with that game.
let's see, because I didn't want to watch it myself, so I know for sure that they're losing.
Man, I lost a buck 50 today, man. I don't know how the Bills got smacked today. I just don't get it.
I'm disappointed, man. I'm very disappointed. So it was the end of the first quarter. Niners 3-0. So
Sheesh.
anybody can get it.
Yeah. Jarrell said that he stayed in the crib all day too. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I had no point in me going outside. I had no reason to go outside. I won't be surprised if my Giants flag is still out there. I'm surprised.
You
I'm
got a
gonna be
Giants flag out
fascinated.
on your property?
Yeah, I took
You
it down. I took it down yesterday, and I just put it on the side of the house. So I will not be surprised if it's missing.
unbelievable. But you gang banging, man. How you gonna do that? You got some you got some big balls on you, man. You know what I'm saying? Fooling around with them Philly guys. I ain't messing with them Philly fans.
Yeah, yeah,
Or just West Jersey. West Jersey fans are just as bad. They act like they're from Philly. Ay, ay, ay.
yeah, and South Jersey as well. South Jersey, there's a lot of Eagle fans.
Yeah. So can you explain why the because it's the same state. So how come like let's say like most people on this side of Pennsylvania don't really fuck with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Why is that?
I don't know. I'm just dumbfounded by that. 'Cause like I said, I don't know any Pittsburgh Steelers fans at all. I
Yeah.
don't know any. And I guess because it's so far on the other side of Pennsylvania, I don't know, I guess it's just their own thing over there. But I
Yeah.
don't know any out here at all. Like
I guess it's the same like the Bills. There's not really a lot of Bills fans in New York City, but it's just, like now I think the time is changing because people are realizing that Buffalo is New York. So if Buffalo's still out there, then they're gonna support Buffalo because they're still in New York State. They're just realizing that.
it's like to me, it's like just my opinion. Talking about the Steelers around here is like Knicks talking about Knicks talking about Brooklyn
Right.
Nets. So it's like that kind of aspect. Like I don't know, like they're not the true Pennsylvania team,
Right.
the Eagles.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird to me.
Yeah,
It's like Sacramento, I guess, right? Sacramento's in California. People forget about that. Oh, the Sacramento Kings. They're in California, right? Really? They're in California? Sacramento, that's the capital of California. Did you know that?
yeah, no, yeah. Nobody thinks about the Sacramento.
Yeah. Like they think Sacramento is like in a different state. They're not like it's not California.
All right.
Yeah, but most Californians don't really claim them. The people that are Sacramento Kings fans are people from Sacramento. There's nobody else in the state to say, "Hey, I'm a Sacramento fan." Said nobody ever.
No, like for real? What?
So
On
Joe
purpose?
Curry, yeah, on purpose, right? So Joe Curry said that he's a Steelers fan as well. But he said he's in New York. So I mean, there's a lot of Steelers fans in New York. It's basically because of the Iron Curtain stuff, right? Would you agree to that, Joe? The Iron Curtain thing. A lot of people, started following around that time, and then also when Jerome Bettis and stuff was there, people are fans, more fans of those things. That's why they like the Steelers.
You sure he wasn't part of that gang?
Or you might have been a part of that gang too. The Steelers. Oh my god. Yeah, man. Shout out to my cousin, man. She's the best. Most gangster female you ever seen in your life, man.
Yeah.
So this is what Iron Jarrell said. He said, Philly and Pitt are too far apart. The Bills are closer to Philly than Pitt is. Yeah, you're right. Don't nobody care about that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, man. Freaking the Bills are closer to Toronto for Christ's sake. You know, they're literally right over the water.
yeah, right over the water. I drove to Pittsburgh. Um, I took my wife there because she met her sister that lives there for they met for the first time, and that was like the longest drive ever. It was only like 4 hours,
Yeah.
but it felt like 8 hours, and it was scary. It was scary. All these back roads and
Yeah.
condemned houses and broken down trailers and stuff and
Yeah.
tumbleweeds. Yeah, I was not comfortable at all.
Yeah. You're going out into the abyss of middle America.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I wanna do that, man. One day. I wanna get like somebody that somebody that I could fuck with. If not, somebody I'll just probably do it by myself. But I don't know if I told you that. I want to go to Oklahoma City, so I could do the whole Black Wall Street thing, and do the, be out there and do that. And then just drive straight down the middle of the United States and just breathe the same air as those kooky motherfuckers out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know?
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You'll be on your own because I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I'm shook, yo.
Yeah, I
I'm
want to
shook.
see. You know, I want to see a real racist motherfucker. I just want to see, like, I've seen them. Everybody's experienced something in their life.
Yeah,
But I want to go somewhere where they really, really racist. Hey, boy, what you doing around here? I was like, oh shit, you really do exist. Like, yo, let me get a picture with you. I'm like, what? Get a picture with me? You crazy?
yeah.
I want to know if they
Didn't,
really talk
I
like that.
didn't, I didn't feel it till I moved down here.
Yeah.
Down here in Delaware, and it's like I didn't know how to take it. I'm like, was that racist? Was it? She was kind of polite about it. I wasn't sure how to take it, you
Right.
know. And remember I told you about back, I had to drop my mom's last name because all the Jewish jokes and stuff. And this lady, she was the boss's sister at my old job, and I'm talking about my life and I grew up, and she's like, I told her that my last name was Greenfield, and I had it dropped, and she's like, Greenfield, is that a Jewish last name? I said, yeah. She said, wait, but your first name is Muslim. How does that work? I'm looking
Right.
at her like, what do you mean? She's like, I never met a black Jewish guy, and I'm like, okay, all right. What was to say to that? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah. That's an ignorant thing to say.
Yeah,
A
yeah,
black Jewish guy. Just
yeah.
weird.
And I don't know if she was just innocent. She didn't mean it well. It's just her ignorance. But I was like, how do I take that? All right,
Right.
whatever. She's older, so
Right.
who knows?
Ignorance is bliss, man. So that's my motivation too. I want to. I know how people are. People say, "Oh, don't do that," this, that, and that. But how do you know? You ever did it before? No, I never did it before. So how do you know? So I want to go down there and I want to experience that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to sit down and breathe the same air that those racist motherfuckers breathe. I
Oh,
want to
and
look.
Joe Curry said about go to West Virginia. Shoot,
Yeah,
I
I heard.
have I have two cousins that live in Lynchburg,
Oh, nice.
West Virginia. I'm like,
Was that the capital of lynching?
I never went there. Needless to say, I never went there to visit them.
Yeah,
Like, I'm good, man. I'm good.
yeah, yeah. West Virginia, I've heard about that too. One of my cousins is half white, right? So she got, when she was in high school, everybody in high school, they go through their little growing pains and stuff, right? So she was messing around with this kid. This kid ended up being like the son of a judge or something like that. So super white supremacist, man. You know what I'm saying? Big time.
Hmm.
So my uncle had to go pull her out of a freaking KKK camp, whatever compound. He
What?
drove up in there, said, "Listen, that's my daughter," and he had to go up in there and go get her. You know, you want to talk about bravery, but they let him drive up in there, they let her come get her, and then that was it.
Uh, I got a couple of stories I have to tell you. In the green room,
In the green room,
I
okay,
had, some, I had, some, I had a couple bad experiences when I first moved down here, man. It was it was real shaky, man. I
Yeah.
thought I was gonna make it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So my man Joe Curry said, "Why?" I guess he's saying, "Why? Why would I want to do that?" Because this is America, right? I'm an American. As the older I get to, say, like people identify with certain things. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from this part of the area. I'm half Puerto Rican and this that, and people have their things that they believe in. But the same. But when it comes down to it, like we're American. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I want to go down there to people that really believe that, and I just want the experience. You know, I don't want to just breeze through there. I'm gonna be out there for like 2-3 weeks. Just experiencing that life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To where I live at right now, it's like everybody. It's just a mixed crowds, a melting pot over here in this area, and I
yeah,
never had to deal with any kind of racism whatsoever. Nobody cares about what color you are. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares about all that. Everybody's trying to live because it's all about right now. It's all about classism. There's the rich people, there's the middle class, and there's the poor people. The
right,
middle class and poor people, we all together like this. So it's never an issue. And even like everywhere you go, they always have like a really bad part. And down here is city of Wilmington. Wilmington is only like 2 blocks, but to them it's like a big city. To me, it's like all right, whatever. Coming from New
right.
York is like it's different. So they think it's like so bad down here. I'm like, this is nothing. Like,
Yeah,
but you see white people walking down the street like it's nothing. In the really bad parts. Everybody's mixed. Nobody cares.
yeah,
And I can put that. And I'm glad my kids is in this area because they mix, so they don't have to experience anything you know as far as racism and all that. So I'm fortunate to have that for my kids.
yeah,
And for myself as well, because it's dangerous when you go out to other places.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, being in big cities is always a big thing. Even like if you go to like, so I know Atlanta. People say Atlanta's like that. It's becoming like a Wakanda, but just don't get off at this exit. They always say that don't get off at this exit. Don't go this way. Stay, within the city limits because as soon as you leave the city limits, now you're in America.
Right.
You're in the South now. So you got to be careful. I get it, but I want to see. Show me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see. Show me. You know what I'm saying? Shout
Yeah.
out to this guy here, man. This is my coworker here, but generational JL. This is the first time I ever seen him in the chat and stuff like that. So while he's here, he was doing a YouTube channel for his car. He had a Jeep, Jeep, big ass Jeep, whatever. So he was doing remodeling and stuff like that. And he did maybe like 3 episodes and then they didn't do it no more. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just want to tell him since he's on the screen here and I haven't seen him in a long time. Stop being a fucking pussy and do your fucking YouTube channel, man. You're a fucking superstar. You know what I'm saying? You're a superstar, bro. Cut it out. Get out there and put your content out. When people see your videos, they'll see your personality, whatever. You're a superstar. Stop fooling around, man. Do your shit.
Oh, he got talent like that?
Yeah, he just has a good personality. You know,
Okay.
good personality. He's handsome and that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So just get out there and do your thing. Stop being a pussy, man. Do your shit, man.
Yeah,
We
man. You already started so far. Might as well go all the way.
yeah,
Gonna be a
definitely.
monkey, be a gorilla.
Motherfucker. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Look at you. Look at you. Look at your freaking podcaster now, Kareem. Look at you, man. Oh, I'm shy. I'm shy. Yeah, right. Look at you. Look at you. Full blown podcaster right now, man. Unbelievable. Yeah, man.
It's the power of the hat, man. It's the power of the hat.
Oh, I just peeped that. I just peeped you wearing the Die Hard State of Mind hat.
Yeah, you got the black, I got the blue. That's how I've been feeling all the weekend, man.
Yeah. Shout out to State too, man. State hasn't done a podcast with me because he likes to curse out people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So he didn't want to come over here and argue with me because I'm gonna get him. You know what I'm saying?
The state be on one, man.
Yeah, man.
Love
I
that
like,
guy.
yeah, I
He
like,
be on one.
yeah, I support him big time,
I
man.
just can't get into the Twitter thing, man.
Yeah,
It's too toxic in there, man. It's
yeah.
too much for me.
But that's his lane though. He knows how to navigate through that. That's his that's I'm gonna say his generation, but that's just his lane. He's really good at that type of thing. He doesn't take those things serious. People look at him as entertainment. So what he does is pretty good. For that for that shock jock type of thing. That's he's really good at that.
Right.
But he's also good at this stuff too. He's really good at this too. So just
Yeah.
much success to State, man. Whatever he feels like doing. He got to stop lying though, man. Remember he said he was gonna do that big get together at his family business in
Right.
December.
Right. I
What the
remember
fuck
that.
happened to that? Yeah, man. I tried to help him with that, but he didn't want help with that. Nah, I got it, but he never did it. So
Shoot, he made me want to stop by and and check it out.
yeah, people would hit me up. They would hit me up asking me about it. So, but no, it's his family and shit, man. So, it's up to him. He said he got it. So, everybody would have helped him to do it. But State, I just think State likes doing what he's doing. So he just doesn't want to really break from that. But it's
Right.
also good, man. So here goes Generation JL there. He's just said that he's working on it. Man, cut the bullshit. Cut the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. You think we doing a big production here? You know what I'm saying? With my 24 people watching at the moment. You know what I'm saying? It's not a big production. You just get out there and do it because you enjoy it. And then whatever accolades and stuff you're looking for, you'll get it. But you have to be in it to win it though. You gotta do your shit. Yeah, so
Yeah, man.
anybody paying attention, please check out his content. Just check it out. If you're into Jeeps, if you're into cars and that type of thing, please subscribe to Generation JL and just and keep hitting him in his comments and stuff like that. Tell him stop being a fucking pussy. You know what I'm saying? And put some more videos out. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, very nice dude, man. Very, very genuine, welcoming kind of personality too, man. So you really got to just get out there and do his thing.
Yeah, I hope you do it, man. I hope you keep pursuing it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, man. So Jarrell's in the chat here. So let me do this for Jarrell. Speed up the process here because he's watching. So let's see if he's gonna come in here and hang out with us for a little while. I'll give whoever's in this chat here. I'll give them the opportunity to come in if they want to. So I'll put this in here.
Salute to my sis Geraldine.
Yeah. Geraldine's husband's gonna hate us when we finally meet her, man. You're gonna be hugging on her like we crazy. You're gonna make him uncomfortable, man. But we're gonna be hugging his ass too.
Yeah.
Wait till they meet you, right, Kareem?
Yeah, I'm a hugger.
Gonna break every rib in her body, man. Yeah, all this talking, right? We went through the whole halftime. I didn't do no halftime report. There's no need for it, right? We're still down 68 to 55.
See what's the point.
Yeah, what's the point, Because like whatever I would say about RJ's not really shooting well, Brunson is not doing his thing yet. You know what I'm saying? Well, no matter what I'm gonna say, it's not gonna help what's happening in these games right now.
I hope they get it together now
Yeah.
since the third quarter just started.
So I mean, we're just gonna watch the game for our own entertainment purposes, right? But since we've been watching the Knicks now, we've been watching them now for. I'm not really good at math, so we're almost at the 50 game mark, almost at this point, right? So
Hmm.
we've been watching the Knicks for 50 games just about this year. So what do you see with the Knicks that they do wrong consistently that you wish that they would just freaking stop?
And I was just about to say, at this point, just watch the things they do that irritates the hell out of you. That like just now when Randall had the ball, like yo, just move the ball around, stop holding the ball. You almost turned the ball over.
Right.
Look out for everybody else is open.
Same,
Irritates me.
yeah, same thing with every player. IQ sometimes get blinded in his left eye. You can't see out his left
Yeah,
eye.
and too busy looking down. Just look ahead and see who's open. It's like Toronto know their gameplay. They know what they're gonna do. They
Right.
always one step ahead.
And on offense too, all the teams in the league, I feel like they all got the same scouting report. All you have to do is stand by the 3-point line because the Knicks allow you to catch the ball. So
Right.
once you get the ball, just catch the ball and get ready to shoot it. Because
Yeah.
any NBA, right?
I feel the same way.
Yeah. Because as soon like any NBA basketball player, as soon as they catch the ball, it's over. Because they caught the ball, now all they have to do is go into their motion. Putting a hand in the face that's going to stop a high school player. You know, that
Hmm.
may stop a high school player. It may stop like a grade school player, but an NBA player that's what they do for a living now for money. Once they catch the ball, they're already in the motion. So you're dead. You're dead
Yeah.
already. So putting a hand in the face, that's not going to do anything for an NBA basketball player. You know, the times has changed. This is not 1993. When John Starks was the best shooter on the Knicks. It's not those days anymore.
Nah, it's not those days.
Yeah, because Brunson pulls up, just one-on-one stuff, one and done.
We see how Sims just set the screen for Brunson. Mitch can't do that.
Yeah, a lot of little things like that.
Hmm. Now look, they're on a run. Instead of just shooting the three, they should have just went for it. But I'm glad
Yeah.
he made the three. But it's like always like it's like cringy. Like is he gonna make it? You know,
What's your timestamp right now? I'm at 8:55.
I'm at 8:56.
Okay, cool. So you're right there.
Like I said, I don't know why. It's like sometimes you're ahead of me, and then sometimes I feel like I'm ahead. So I don't know. You're right. Maybe the commercials.
Yeah, because you were just 30 seconds behind me. Now you're only 6 seconds. It's weird.
Yeah.
So right now, there's no offense really running by any team. They're kind of just going on fast breaks and stuff.
Hmm.
So during a time like this is how the Knicks can try to come back. If Toronto's really scrambling, not really have anything running, this is the time for us to come back if we're going to do that. Scotty Barnes just shoots a three. So Knicks get the rebound. They're coming down here. So I mean, Julius Randle walking the ball up the court is not the right idea. They need to push the pace now. Get it moving.
Yeah. And I think that they're so tired from working hard on defense. When they get on offense, they they too tired. They trying to make shots is hard.
Yeah, you can't
And
say
that's
that
why I
enough
think
though.
it's gonna affect them in the fourth quarter
Yeah.
because as usual the rotation.
Yeah, you can't say that enough. Tom Thibodeau got these guys working extremely hard and got fans saying, "Oh man, they're not working hard enough. They need to this and the other. They play harder." It's like, damn, some of these people like myself, like begging for guys to play so hard, but meanwhile you sitting there with your stomach, you haven't seen your dick in like 3 to 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Half your adult life you haven't seen your penis, but you're worrying about these NBA players whether or not they're playing hard or running up down the court. Look how lazy Julius Randle is. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what your
Yeah,
credit score is. You fuck.
they're
You
not
know what I'm saying?
robots, man.
Yeah, it's like crazy. Like you have to look at it from a human perspective too. It's not just like, oh, Julius Randle's not running hard enough on back on defense, or whatever. That saying that is not the answer, because it's a game. The Knicks are playing a game. This is not, whether someone's playing harder or running harder or playing harder defense or, closing out harder. It's like a gay porn out here. Harder! I need it harder! You know?
Yeah.
I need some hard D! Hard D! Like, shit, what the hell are we talking about right now? It's unbelievable. It's unrealistic.
Trish B wrote, "This team put my stomach in knots." Like I know.
Let me get some hard D, Kareem! Kareem, give me that hard D! The fuck?
How much D do you want?
I want it hard! That's what I want. Give it to me hard! I need tough, hard D! Oh my god,
Coach, we on offense. He just got his mind on D. His mind's always on D. Pause.
And then they want Tom Thibodeau there, yeah, because he keeps guys accountable. He yells and screams and makes sure he gets in the guy's face.
I'll get in your face. Give me some hard D.
Yo, the Knicks need to get one of those enforcers, like Pat Beverly, man, so you can get in the guy's face like,
Come on, man, let's play some
what
Oh
the
man.
hell is going on here?
And so
Yeah. Yeah, so like I said, me and Generation JL, we work together, man. So he's a clown. You know what I'm saying? So the second I see him, he's gonna say, "Yo, E, we need some hard D." I know that's gonna happen. Yeah.
people gonna be looking at you going crazy.
Look, shout out to Andy. Andy always pops in just to see what's going on. So he said he popped
Andy,
in. He popped in and logged in. It's like, what the fuck did I just walk into, man? You walked into that D. But speaking of which, man, the Knicks are actually made it a ball game. So it's 72-68. 7 minutes left in this game. So we're close, man. Look at Julius Randle with that. He's bringing it.
active hands.
Oh, we need that on defense.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. Ay. I want to say something.
we got we got to get back on Scotty Barnes, man, because he was disrespecting Grimes, man.
Yeah.
That last game.
Yeah, remember he was like, "You're not him. You're not him. You're not him."
Like, meanwhile, didn't you get dunked on by Parrott?
Yeah. This game has been completely invisible. He
Yeah.
hasn't really done much this entire game. See, that's key too, man. You see, like a guy like Scotty Barnes, you can see he has all the skills. He got the full skill set, the height, the strength, the athleticism. He could do everything, but to do that consistently every single night is extremely difficult, And we take it for granted, like we were saying with the whole play hard D stuff,
Right.
It's extremely difficult to maintain that night in and night out, But these guys make it look
I'm just
easy.
surprised he hasn't really exploded this season.
Yeah. Yeah, but he might get there, but like I said, these guys really don't understand what it is to bring in 82 games, playing it 30 something minutes for the course of because they come into the NBA when they're 17, not 17, 18, 19 years old, 20 years old, so
Yeah.
they got to do that for 12 years, playing night in and night out like that, consistent. That's crazy. It's insane, actually. Yeah, man. So I work for the city, so we talk about how much time we got all the time. So this year will be my 20th year working for my company or whatever, right? So
Oh
just
wow,
yeah, right. Could you imagine 20
that's
years
crazy.
of 20 years and I haven't gotten any disciplinary action, nothing, never in any trouble. You know how
Mhm.
consistent you have to be to keep your nose clean to that degree for 20 years?
That's crazy. That's longer than most people marriages.
Yeah.
Like really, that's 20 years. My God.
Yeah, somebody could have got locked up right when I went in there, and then they could have for manslaughter they'd be out of jail already. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah. That's a long time. I commend you, man. That's
Yeah,
a big come up right there. 20 years.
yeah, it's a long time, man. But like you take advantage, you take because people do it on their head, but
Hmm.
like people say, oh, I can go to jail right now. I could do 10 years on my head right there. Okay, whatever. But in the meantime, it's like it's just a lot of wear and tear mentally and stuff like that. To be that consistent, it's tough,
Hmm.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, to put things in perspective, like just like use real life things and to put things in perspective, it just makes things, it just makes things more relatable when you do it like that. You know,
What was your first job? First job you ever had?
I worked in the bodega in my neighborhood.
Oh yeah, how old?
I was 18, about
18.
18. Yeah.
I had my first job when I was, I think maybe 12, and I was helping my mom at this grocery store in Hempstead, and
Okay.
it was run by some Italian mafia guy
Okay.
named Sal, and that was my first job. And then I had a second job working for this program called the EOC, There's an Economic Opportunity Commission, and we used to get a little stipend. It's like a class to teach about Black history and all that stuff. And you help other kids and everything.
Yeah.
So I had 2 jobs.
Damn. You
Yeah.
Jamaican?
Part of the
I have
family is.
2 jobs. I got 3 jobs.
Yeah, it was fulfilling the stereotype, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, and ever since then, I always kept a job. All the way through middle school to high school, I always kept 2 jobs.
2 jobs. How many jobs you got now?
3.
3. I got 3 jobs. The cook,
Yeah,
the cleaner, whatever.
yeah, I did a lot of things, man.
Well, I'm thinking about it now. For one summer, I actually worked in a hospital admitting, and I did it by accident because I was supposed to be in some kind of like I was just in like a work program, work study kind of program,
Right.
but they let me work in admitting, and I did a good job, so they just kept me there, and they used me for the entire summer. So but
Wow.
I didn't want to stay because I still wanted to smoke weed and get bitches and shit like that. That's what I wanted to. Yeah.
And
That was a mistake.
that was see, right when I got out of college, I was working for this company called AstraZeneca, pharmaceutical company,
Okay.
and they make you know um, Zoloft. People who's bipolar and stuff. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
Yeah.
They made different kinds of stuff, and when I first started working there, I was just working in the mailroom, and then and I was somewhat going to school trying to get a degree in physical therapy,
Okay.
and I ended up moving up to working in the labs, working with the animals and stuff, and I just end up like dropping out, doing getting my physical therapy degree, and stayed with the company, and I was there for about 12, 13 years,
Wow.
and they was just going to transfer me to Montreal, to the big lab, and I'll be making more money. And then company got greedy. They had to lay off a whole bunch of people, and I was on the first wave to get laid off.
Damn.
And that was the first time in my life I ever lost a job. I was I was just devastated. I was done. I didn't know what I had to go see a therapist. That's how bad it was. I always kept the job.
Right.
But then that's when I got into the job I went now, working in the precious metal company, and I've been with them for it'll be now 13 years.
Okay.
So it's like dag, if I would have kept working at AstraZeneca, if I didn't get laid off, I would have been there more than 20 years.
Yeah.
But I'm fortunate that I'm with this job, and I've been with them for like 13 years, and that's a long time to most people. When I tell them like, "Hey, you been there that long?" Like, I don't think that was that long to me, but
Yeah, I mean, listen, we have to work more now. The younger people, they're gonna have to work till like they're damn near 70 something. By the time they'll be able to retire. You know what I'm trying to say? So,
right,
we're blessed, man, to keep jobs that long. Like mostly young people don't really get it. Though be at a job that long. Listen, you have to work from the time you're 18 to you're 70, fam. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
you yeah, you'd be lucky to keep a job that way. Unless you're lucky to be an entrepreneur and that type of thing, but it's still work. You still literally
it
have
still
to,
works
yeah, you still have to be on the grind no matter what you do until you're
unless you hit
like
the
about
Powerball
70.
or something. But other than that, yeah, you're gonna be working for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Yeah. Unless you're Fournier or Dirk Rose that sign an NBA contract and you get to sit on the bench
And
making
sit on the
18.
bench, just
Yeah.
parlay, travel state to
Yeah.
state.
Yeah. Or Bobby Bonilla. Yeah, Bobby Bonilla, man. Yeah. That's still like the greatest deal ever in sports, right? The Bobby Bonilla thing. You know about his deal, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Crazy,
It's
man.
like the greatest contract ever. He like, damn, I wish I had an agent like that. Woo.
Yeah. This my man, Generation JL. I think he might have like 16 or you might even have 18. He got 18 more to go still.
Mm,
Before we can get that pension or whatever. For me, I
yeah,
got 12 more to go to get mine.
sound like a bid, yo.
Yeah, I still got 12 more to go. So it's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, like it's crazy because like in 12 years, my oldest middle guy, he'll be 20. in like 12 years. No, well, he's
Mm.
9. Well, he'd be 21, so he could be working with me, in like 12 years.
Yeah, it'd be like LeBron and Bron.
Yeah, could you imagine that? That's something that it's not a bad thing, but I really wouldn't want him to do that. You know?
Yeah, I always, want better for my kids.
Yeah,
You always try to teach your kids, you don't want them to struggle like you did,
yeah,
you want to be smart about it, but you got ways to go.
yeah. You have to just learn. You have to learn your whole shit.
Yeah.
You got to do it how you do it.
It's funny about my youngest daughter, she's 14 and she want to play sports, but she just can't get over the fear because she just feel like I got to be perfect, like no, everybody's starting out, not know how to play, some may have a little experience, but that's why you practice. But she
Yeah.
wants to play football. And I'm like, nah, nah. I don't want to say she can't do it because she's a female. Just she's too feminine. I'm like, I don't think that's gonna work out for you.
Right. They
Yeah,
do play. They play flag football and that type of thing. If
yeah,
you're gonna
she's
make
done that.
money, she does that,
She's
right?
done that.
Well,
But
they do make money overseas though. One of the young ladies, I think she played for New Zealand. I think they
oh
they play
wow,
like a flag football type of thing, and she made not 6 figures, 7 figures out there. She got like a deal out there to play flag football. I believe in New Zealand it was. So
that's dope. I didn't know that. Only thing I knew was the lingerie football. That's the only one I know,
yeah, and they
and
making
that's
like
what crossed my mind. I was like, nah,
yeah, they
nah.
playing for tips and shit out there. The lingerie football team.
They look like straight thugs out there. Like, nah, no
Hmm.
thanks.
Yeah, it's crazy. Women playing physical sports. I'm down with it too. But there's certain things that we know as human beings that. But what if like
Hmm.
you really want to go through that?
Yeah, I just thought about the worst. Like, oh man, what she get like a concussion or something, or But then she was like she liked boxing, Which I'm happy. She almost made me tear up a little bit. Like, oh, you like boxing? Oh, okay, 'cause I know in my mind like she could protect herself.
Right.
But I was like, too many shots to the head. Muhammad Ali, like, nah, I don't know if I want to do that. But she
Yeah.
loved boxing.
So does she actually box? Does she box
She
herself?
done mixed martial arts.
Okay.
She's been doing that, but she stopped. And
Well, I
so
mean, you're pretty strong, man. You got like a really internal strength that's like kind of kind of weird a little bit. You got the crazy strength. You know what I'm saying? So she has that, man. Then she'll probably definitely would be successful doing it.
yeah, she's a little tough.
Yeah. That's one thing, let's say as an adult, right? We all adults, right? So we've been through things. We experience life a certain way. It's not like that we got all the answers and stuff. But what I can't stand when people, especially when they have kids and stuff, is that like they steer their kids in a different way, or they put things in their mind, saying, "Oh, you can't do that, you better do this," that type of stuff. You're
Yeah,
only young once, man. So you have a important job to at least like not mold, but just guide. You have to guide. Let them figure out what they want to do, but guide them. You know.
yeah.
So
I
it's
try to support her on things, but I also try to let her know like the ups and downs of it.
right. And the important thing is too, they're on a good path. They're trying their best to do the right thing. So you
Hmm.
support them, like you say, support is extremely important. Some people are like, oh, you want to be an MMA fighter? Get out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's basically doing all the things that I was hoping my son would want to do, but he don't want to do anything. He's a bookworm, so
Oh, okay.
sports to him is like it's like COVID. So he try to avoid it as much as possible. Yeah. so,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
So
It's funny.
I thought that she's gonna be tight like that. I want to be a cheerleader. I'm like, it's not a sport, but okay, whatever.
Right.
But she wanted to actually play sports, so I'm glad. It's just the sport she want to play is like, oh, I don't know, it's a little rough, but
Yeah.
because it's a dad thing. Dad and daughter, always want to be her protector and everything. But
Yeah.
if she want to do it, let it be. But I
Yeah.
just want to let her know. let her be aware of the ups and downs of playing certain sports.
Right.
Leave it up to her if she want to pursue it or not.
My kids, my little guys, I don't know what they're gonna do, man. They just like Heckle and Jekyll, for people to even know
They
who
got
the hell that
time
is.
right now. They at that age like they think they want to do it, then they want to switch up, want to do something else.
Yeah,
You're like, whoa, whoa, whoa! What you wanted to do this?
yeah.
The attention span's real short.
No, I'm saying they're like a comedy crew, they're like Laurel and Hardy or whatever, like Martin and Gina, or not Martin and Gina, but like Martin and Cole or whatever. They always laughing, they're always cracking jokes, they have that bond between two brothers kind of thing, but I haven't really been able to get the interest, see what they're interested in, trying different
Yeah,
things.
maybe comedians.
It might be comedians,
Yeah,
you know, never know. But whatever they decide to do, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you better be a computer engineer, meanwhile he's like half illiterate and shit, so you already just like, killed his whole life there. Oh, he wants me to be a computer engineer, but I can't even fucking read, so
yeah.
yeah.
Meanwhile, Knicks are up by one.
They are. Holy shit. Oh yeah, we're doing a Knicks podcast. I forgot all about that. Me and Kareem on a fucking date and shit. Trying to get that hard D out of here, out of him.
Hard dude.
Yeah. Oh shit, Generation GL. He's giving me $5 here. He says everyone in this job is leaving before me. That's me. Well, that's me and him. See, all right, this job that we have, right? Like literally, I got 12 years to go. He has 18 to go. So in our particular department, I'm literally gonna be number one, and then he's gonna be number two for like at least for me it's gonna be 5. For him it's gonna be like 12 years. He's gonna be like the number one guy in our position.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be rough, man. I don't know how he's gonna do it. So I'm like this close to like, blowing my brains out every day I come into work, just the same nonsense every day, having to deal with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 12 more years, I could do 5, but 12 more, man, that's just playing with my brain a little bit. But
Just hang in there, both of y'all. Just hang in there.
yeah. Yeah, man, it's to the point now where it's just like the Knicks. If the Knicks are not playing well, they whatever, it's like, okay, click, and then just go to bed. I come to
Hmm.
work and guys are arguing about certain like things. It's like, boop, I called out sick, and I'm out of here. What I'm saying? See you guys
Yep.
tomorrow. You know, just over it already. So the Knicks are up, man. So I mean, I am watching as we're talking. It's been very scrappy. If I want to say that Toronto hasn't been able to get their offense really kicking, and
Hmm.
I mean not Julius, the Knicks have been taking advantage of it. So I think that's what's happening from my you know
Yeah. And
casual
don't
observance.
give them a chance to set their defense.
Right. And don't give them a chance to set their shooters up either.
Hmm.
So I think that's what's been happening with the game right now. The scoring is definitely slowed down from that 37 point for first quarter. The score is only 85 to 83. It was looking like it was going to be like one of those high 120 type of scoring things, but it looked like it might not
Yeah.
even get that high in this one.
I guess you can say that's defense.
Yeah, and then we could say that Tom Thibodeau's a genius, right?
Yeah, you want to say that.
Yeah.
So Randall's got what, 20 points, 15 rebounds, 21
Yeah.
points, 15 rebounds.
Yeah, some of the
Yeah.
guys are calling you Carmelo, man. I forgot who said it first. Somebody
Me?
said it. Yeah, somebody. Yeah, May the Fourth said it. Yeah, May
Oh,
the
now
Fourth's been saying that.
that was mellow.
Yeah, man. So now since Generation Jail is on here giving me $5 and stuff like that, that we might see him on one of these pods one day. You know,
Hey, more the merrier.
yeah. So he can get his feet wet. Mr. Shah just popped in here. So we're gonna blame Shah for us coming back, right? What time is this post here? He came on here at 7:47. So about the last 10 minutes or so, the Knicks, that's when the Knicks started to come back. So we're gonna blame Shaw Powers for this comeback right now. Yeah.
I don't look like Melo. Okay.
That's a good compliment, though. Yeah. Shout out to Harlem CEO, one of the coolest motherfuckers in the world, man.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Harlem, yeah.
Yeah, super cool, man. There's a couple. I've seen him at a lot of events. I was thinking about the time when we went to the freaking draft party. I was stuck in traffic. I got detoured like crazy. I think I got. Did I get into it when my wife before I left? No, no, no. One of my kids had graduated kindergarten. So I had a long day, man. So I was trying to get there so I don't miss the freaking draft. So I finally got there in time, and I see Harlem CEO in the lobby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, did I see him in the lobby, or was that because I mean him and freaking Still Knicks, Mr. Ron, they kind of look similar to each other. But I think we were leaving or something like that. I know I ran into Harlem CEO and I was just looking at him like he's looking at me too, like what's wrong with this nigga? Like, I'm freaking I was like so tired, man. Yeah, that was like a crazy day.
And when I took the back way to Jersey, to Atlantic City, and it was just one lane roads, and I was in one small town in Jersey. I can't remember what it was, but it was a cop car following me like for a good maybe half hour. So I was like, oh, so I had to do the limit. It was like all these cars behind the cop car, like why is this guy driving so slow? But there's a cop car driving, following me. I'm like, oh man, you can't pull over because there's nowhere to pull over unless you're pulling in somebody's driveway. So I had to stick it out, and so that's killed my timing. So because I got there a little late, and I was just sweating bullets. Like, man, please don't pull me over this, because Jersey cops don't, they little a-holes, and it was like, oh
Yeah.
man, please don't pull me over, please don't pull me over. Then finally he turned off, like, all right, I'm done following this guy, because
Because he
I
thought
got
you
him.
was Mello, that's why, man. Everybody's saying you look like Mello. He thought you was Carmelo. He said, "Oh my God, is it Carmelo Anthony? I can't really see him." You know? And then he ran your plates and realized, oh, this is some Jewish guy from from
That's
whatever.
not mellow.
Yeah, yeah. Harlem CEO. Yeah, he remembers that. Yeah, I saw him in the lobby and stuff like that. Cool motherfucker, man. Very, very cool.
Yeah, there was a lot of cool people in there, man.
Yeah. So far with the meetups and stuff like that, I'm just happy to meet. There was a lot of guys that popped up when we came to New York and we did the home opener. There was a
Right.
lot of guys that popped up there that I never met before. They just came through because they knew we were there, just to say what's up and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. Some guys are weird too.
I
There,
think
there
that's
was
when I think that's the first time I met Raph there. Raph was there.
Yeah, Raph was there. Yep,
Yeah.
Raph was cool too, man.
Yeah. And as usual, Evergreen always steal the show, man. He's a riot, man. He
Yeah,
cracks me up, man.
yeah,
Evergreen
he's
he's a
born for
clown.
this stuff too.
He came in with the flag.
Hmm. A couple guys are weird too because they come in and they say like you don't recognize people online because guys you think they're tall and big, but then when you see them they're small and they look different. People look at me and say, "Damn, it's not the same." It's not who what I see on the screen. It just looks different.
Right.
So there was a couple guys like that. So I know there was a few guys that I had arguments with, but it's basketball. So they're looking at me like, yeah, so like that, yeah, what's good, man? How you doing? Like it's like,
Yeah.
what do you think is gonna happen? Like I'm gonna, we're gonna have like a bar fight because that you think Frank Ntilikina is is the next coming of Isaiah Thomas or something like that.
My man, what's his name from Legion of Knicks? Uh, what's his name? Can't think
Who
of his name.
Guillermo? You talking about Guillermo?
Yeah, Guillermo.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was that tall. I looked up like, oh shoot.
Yeah,
Like,
he's cool. And he's cool too. He's
yeah,
he's a
he's
cool
real
dude.
cool.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to talk to him, you know what I'm saying? Because it's the same shit. It's that same, like because me and Guillermo had it out a couple times on the internet and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah, on Sim Show. I actually I when Legion first started his show, I went on his show once, Me and
Hmm.
him were on the show together. We had a good time. So me and Guillermo have a lot in common, to tell you the truth. And then also, like in person, I see that he's a cool dude. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But we didn't get a chance to talk, whatever. But when you're passionate about the Knicks and talking about the game and stuff like that, you get a little too crazy, sometimes. Both
feel
sides.
like
Him,
like
me.
Josh.
Yeah, Josh is one of them. But you met Josh too, right? He was there
Yeah,
for yeah, you met Josh too. So Josh is a freak. Josh is awesome.
yeah, he is.
Really, really nice kid, man. Awesome dude. But that's what's great about this. This whole internet stuff is cool, but then like us actually getting out there and enjoying the games and stuff like that. Like me and you, look at what we're doing now. This meetups and stuff, going to Philly, maybe to Boston and
Yeah,
stuff like that. These are things that we're gonna be doing and stuff, man. And it's good, man. Good that we found each other, and good that we can keep building this up.
no doubt.
Yeah. You need that break from the three jobs, right, Kareem?
Absolutely,
From
absolutely.
from the reality. So I mean, it's been back and forth. It's 88 to 89 right now. Toronto's up, well, 90 now.
Yeah, 90 now. Down to 10 minutes left. A lot of time left.
Yeah.
When they do stuff like that,
Where you at the time right now? About the same 9:55.
yep, 9:55.
Excellent, excellent. So I mean, both of these
What
teams
does
are pretty evenly matched, right?
Yeah,
What were you gonna say?
I didn't know who they called a foul on. Was it McBride? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. These
Ah,
little ticky tack fouls is how you get in trouble too, man. It kind of slows the momentum of the game, confuses you a little
yeah,
bit, and it could throw you off.
definitely we don't have to foul him.
Yeah. Higos de la Music, you remember him?
Yeah,
Yeah, he had the orange glasses. I like that, man. He said he just got back from DC, caught the Magic game. Okay, cool.
come on.
Another foul.
Yep, turned it over.
Oh, the Knicks turn it over.
Yep,
Yeah.
good old Fournier.
Yeah, man. Coaching basketball is not easy though, but there's no excuse to get certain guys involved out there.
Hmm.
'Cause like you play pickup before, right? So you get out there, you call next, you get your team together. You don't know anybody from anything, but once guys start playing their game, you see a guy can handle the ball. Oh shit, that's the point guard. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Right.
that's the point guard. So now you know what to do because you see the guy playing like that. So then you play off him. That's just instinctual. If it's a guy that's tall, right? But and he could post or anything, a big dude that could post up and whatever. Now he's inside, so you know how to play off of that. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just when you're looking at with professional wise, you get a chance to see these guys intimate all the time. So there's no excuse to take advantage of guys, strengths and stuff like that. There's no excuse for it. You know. And that's one of the first things that you learn playing basketball is learning how to play with other players that you never played before. And we and
Hmm.
we do it on the fly, you know? It's crazy. Like we tell guys, yo, he can't go left, he can't go left, yo, he can't shoot. You know what I'm saying? Put your hands up, put your hands up. Like, oh, move back, all he want to do is dribble. Like all those things that we say just on the fly, we know that already. But these guys have all the data, all like the videotape and all the
Hmm.
assistant coaches and videotape guys, and they still can't get it right. you know? Nuts. Yo, does that say 97?
What the hell?
When did that happen? I'm watching the game. When the hell did that happen?
Oh, when he turned the ball over like 3 times.
Oh, here we go. Back up. Now they back up by 11.
Ah,
It was just tied 88 to 88. So who came in? Let's blame somebody. Oh, we blaming Jackal. That's who we blaming. Jackal came in at the end here. We blaming Jackal. Look, he said, "Good. Happy to see these Knicks. Listen, it's your fault, man. You happy
Yeah.
to see these Knicks compete? It's your fault we losing, Jocko.
Damn
Oh,
it, Jackal.
damn you, Jackal. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Della's pretty cool, man. There's a lot of cool cats, man. That we met in these get-togethers and stuff like that. You know?
I can't wait to go to the next draft party.
Yeah, we gotta plan it a little bit better. I know next time I don't want to show up last minute like I did last time.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I know now I'm gonna I didn't take the day off. I just took a half day that day. I should have
Okay.
just took the day off and just got there early.
Yeah. Next time I'm gonna just man, I'll see my little man. I'll see you when I get home, son. You Greg, you graduated kindergarten. All right, fine. I'll see you. I'll see you next time. That's what I'll do.
Yeah, I guess another thing is for me is that my kids are older, so a
Yeah.
little older now, so I don't have to they don't have to rely on me so much.
Right. And they know you too. You've been there for them, so you're going to do your Nick thing, so they know. So they like, all right, have a good time, Dad.
Yeah. I mean they don't really care too much anyway.
I'll try
They
to
don't care.
I try to paint the nice picture and stuff. He said, "Nah, they
Yeah.
motherfucker, they don't give a fuck about me."
Like when we was at the DC and I came back that night because remember I had the funeral the next day
Right.
and my daughter was up. She's like, "Where you went?" I said, "What do you mean? You know I left." Like I haven't been home all day. I was in DC. She's like, "Oh, like what do you mean? Oh, you didn't ask your mom where how I was or my whereabouts?" Like,
They care
wow,
less,
okay.
man. She know payday is not until what you got paid the next week. That's why she
Well,
said, "Hey, payday ain't until next week." So
yeah, she didn't need anything, so
yeah, that's how it be. Yeah. So
she actually wants to come to the next one. So
okay.
like I don't know, we'll see about that.
How old is your daughter?
She's 14.
Oh, she's 14. So
Yeah,
yeah, hanging out for the draft is one thing, but it's not like we go crazy. It's not like it's like a crazy thing, but
she
still.
wants to go to the game with us.
Oh, like to the garden and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, you could do
she
that.
wants, she wants to go for the experience, and she likes basketball. So
Okay, yeah, it's cool.
actually, she was the reason why I went to the what do you call the 87ers game when they played the Knicks
Okay,
because their stadium is like literally right down the street from my house. Their stadium's in Delaware.
okay.
So it's like literally right down the road, like 5 minutes from my house. So like, well, since the Knicks did, all right, let's go check out the game.
Yeah, I went to the Westchester Knicks a couple times. They have MSG security there, and they're like way overzealous. So I probably would never go again. Just
Really?
because of that. Yeah, because most of the tickets are corporate tickets. Like because the tickets that we had, we got it from my wife's thing. She does real estate, so
Right.
through her company, they give you free tickets anytime you want to go. You just can go to the game for free, no matter how many tickets you want. Either you just get as many tickets as you want. So,
Wow.
yeah, it's all corporate. So once you're there, they got the security is all over watching you. You can make eyeball contact with the security. You know what I'm saying? So they get on the radio and you can hear them calling your tell those kids in aisle 7 to sit down. That you could hear them echoing
that's
in the theater.
that's petty now. That's petty.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's the experience that we had. My little guy, I think he was still like he still needed like certain little things, and they wasn't gonna let us in the arena with it. And we looked at it and said, listen, we like one of four families in this whole damn place. So
Hmm.
like, I think, it's just weird. MSG don't even carry on like that.
Right. At the 87ers stadium is or 67, wherever you team they are. It's like it's small, but it was dead. It was like not that many people there. I mean, I could have sat all in the front, you know,
Mhm.
and it's all on one side, so it's not like it's on all around. It's just the audience is just on one side.
Yeah.
I could have sat behind the team. It was like nobody there.
Yeah.
And the tickets were free too, so as well. She got it from her school.
Yeah. Yeah, most of the those arenas are like old like concert halls, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, concert halls that
It,
weren't used like that.
this stadium they just built it a couple years ago because I
Okay,
think the original stadium was in Philly. It was like cross the street from the Sixers stadium, but they wanted to move it to Delaware, and then that's when they changed the team to Delaware,
okay.
87s or whatever.
Oh shit, Jarrell came just popped in.
Was
What's
good,
up, Jarrell?
fellas? Was good? Was good? Can't chill with y'all? Can't hang with y'all? Can't
My
be down with
brother,
y'all,
like
man? What's
no
good?
other.
You
What's
got
up,
on
What
the
up?
man?
right.
What up? What up?
You got on the right hoodie. I see Doom on your
Oh
chest
yeah,
and Knicks
man. I
letters
got
there.
me a Knicks Doom joint.
I like
Oh,
that.
that's hot, yo.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you, thank you.
So we're in Doom right now.
Yeah, I see. I almost didn't come on this. It's like I would, I'm superstitious just like you, Eru. So I almost did not come on this motherfucker just because we was losing.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
we
gonna
need
lie.
to support. We need to support. Watching these guys lose the same exact way all the time is annoying, man.
Yeah,
Right.
this is like group therapy right now.
Yeah. Me and Kareem talking. We didn't even know the Knicks were winning. He said, "Oh shit,
I
the Knicks are
know.
winning by one."
I know. Then all of a sudden they lost it again.
You see what Fournier just did?
Nah.
Oh my god.
Now, what's y'all time stand? Where y'all at? I'm at
Uh,
6:47. I'm
47.
behind
I
y'all.
think I'm 625.
Yeah,
Oh
me,
damn.
me and Kareem are right on the same mark.
Oh shit. Yeah, y'all like 20 seconds ahead of me.
Yeah. So
You saw that though. You saw what he did, right?
I still missed it.
He
Oh, the
fumbled
way
the
he
ball.
felt. Yeah,
He
he
fell on
fell
the floor and
backwards. Yeah.
grabbed it and tried to toss it up, gave it right to Toronto. I don't know if it was Barnes he gave it to. He gave it to somebody. Like, here you go. I don't want it.
Yeah. So they said it was an earthquake. Joe Curry said it was an earthquake in St. Lucia, man. So hopefully
Was it?
everybody's okay. St. Lucia.
Oh man,
It's about that
is
time of
that
year.
rare? That's a rare thing, isn't it? Because I've never heard of St. Lucia getting any earthquakes.
Yeah, man. I hear that they're drilling for oil out there. So they're messing around with the plates and stuff.
Oh boy, that sucks, man.
I mean, this guy, Gary Trent Jr. has been shooting like he's like a active shooter tonight, man. The freaking guy, he keeps being wide open. They keep leaving him open. Yeah, yeah.
That's one of the dudes
And
I
that
actually want.
Yeah, but we keep saying that, like a lot of fans keep mentioning players from Toronto or whatever, and the Wizards too. But both of those teams might actually be ahead of the Knicks in about 10 games.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
and
They
that's how I
don't.
feel. Oh
They.
come on, are you serious?
I was just gonna say they don't have a reason to trade him to
Yeah,
us. I get it.
Gary Trent just hit another 3-point shot. He's got, what is he? They say 6 for 9, 24 points.
That's why I want
Yeah,
him.
24 points right now. Yeah,
That's one of the reasons.
Yeah, he's good.
yeah. I think this game is a wrap.
Yeah, I called it in the second quarter.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
there's
here go
4 minutes
chat.
left, still a lot of time, but at this pace, you already know what's going to happen. It's the same old outcome.
Yeah, I gotta get familiar with this Melon app, yo.
Yeah, it's different. Things are in a
Yeah,
different place, but I like it though. It works.
yeah, I
Works.
got it. I had to enable dark mode for one thing. I didn't know it had a dark mode. I had to find the chat. I had to do a lot of stuff. This is fire though. This is dope.
Yeah, once I saw the dark mode, I was like, "There you go, that's it." Because
All right.
that's one thing I don't like about StreamYard is that like fans are asking for little things like that. Give us dark mode. Give us,
Mm-hmm.
let us move the camera around a little bit. Let us have those things. But they said, okay, we're answering your calls. Next thing you know, they put like a 200 and a 400 something dollar subscription service for seminars.
That's
Yeah,
one of the reasons when I had the old hip hop pod last year, I was using Restream just because it looked more like this. It wasn't like bright white all in your face all the time.
yeah, yeah. So StreamYard is not catering to podcasters or anything like that. They catering to like big business. So.
And Melon is cheaper, right?
A lot cheaper.
Yeah. See, yeah. Stick with this, bro. You good?
Yeah, man.
Hey, you just got a gift in the chat. Somebody just dropped you something from Della Music 50.
Okay, let me check the chat. Oh, look at Della. Della dropping 20 bones up in the thing there.
Salute.
Yeah, let me see what he had to say here. He says, third, fourth quarter collapse is right on time. I'd rather us lose than continue the facade that we're going somewhere.
Defecate.
Yeah, incentives on a permanent vacation.
Yeah,
I feel
man.
you. I feel you on that. I
Yo,
feel you.
salute to Joe Curry holding it down in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Like he been holding it down all game, and plus he just asked what dark mode do. It's just that the program that we're looking at on our end, it's just like your phone have like a light and dark mode. Programs on the computer have like that stuff too. So like
Yeah,
with the program that Eru is using is usually just bright white, and StreamYard is like that too. But this one got like the screen is all black, so
yeah,
it's a lot easier on the eyes. Let's just say that.
yeah. Like say like YouTube. Like when you go on YouTube, you can have the white screen or the black screen. It's like that.
Right, right.
So everybody likes the dark mode because it just it's just better on the eyes. It doesn't bother you like that.
Yep, I already got to set it on my phone, so it automatically, if I go into an app, it'll automatically go into dark mode.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So since I already gave a commercial for the Melon app,
I know, right?
you,
Sponsor, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Holla
you
at
There
you,
you
use
go.
holla at my
use
man
this
Eru.
link here, promo code, to get a little bit of discount off whatever.
You know what I'm saying? Put that affiliate link out. It's all good.
Yeah, it's dope. And the another thing too is that things are being broadcasted in 1080p too for free. You know, in order to do that, you got to pay $50 for a StreamYard to be streamed in 1080. You know.
Yeah, man, this Melon app is you said 1080p is free, and well, not free, with the regular plan a month.
Yeah, because
It ain't
StreamYard,
extra.
yeah, the StreamYard first plan I think is what $25, but the max plan for Melon I think it's $19. At
See,
least
I
that's what I'm
might.
paying. I'm paying 19.
Mm.
Yeah, I think for the stuff that I want to do, Eru, I might switch, man. Like Ecamm is dope though.
Yeah,
I just don't. I don't know. I don't think I use it for its, whole capabilities. Like I might switch to this because it's a lot cheaper. It's like half the price I pay for Ecamm. But
yeah,
Ecamm is fire though. You've seen all the stuff that I can do with that. But this looks dope too.
yeah,
Like I might switch. I might downgrade, man, and it'll be a good downgrade because Melon is pretty dope. Like I looked at Melon, once I started doing Restream and looking into Streamyard, I was looking into all of these, and Melon did not look like this when they first started. I think I checked it out when they first started. It was kind of trash, and I was like, nah,
yeah,
I ain't gonna mess with it. So I
yeah.
started messing with Restream.
Right.
But yeah, this is dope.
Yeah, Melon when it first came out, it had a lot of bugs and it was
Hmm.
like trippy too. It kept shutting down and stuff like that. But they fixed it. They fixed all of the kinks out of it.
Yeah, I like that, man. So I might play with Melon, man. I might do that. This is dope.
Yeah.
And I like the 1080p with the regular plan. But
Right.
only thing with Ecamm, I stream. I guess you don't know. I guess it depends on what type of camera you have. Because I have like a regular camera, not a webcam. I stream in 4K.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
I stream in 4K.
I stream in 4K. So Die Hard Giants Live is streamed in 4K every time I go live. I'm streaming
But
up here with my pinky out. You know what I'm saying?
well, it is another feature too because I have another camera here. So adding an extra camera is free too. It's part of the
Nice,
max
nice,
plan. So
nice.
here goes the other camera. Let me put it on the screen.
See, that's the thing too. I was going to do that too, right? Because with Ecamm, I mean, it's like $40 a month, right? I'm telling everybody my business. So Ecamm is like $40 a month, but you got like the camera switches and all that. And I don't got another camera. I don't need another camera. What I need another camera for? Like that's usually just for like I don't know higher
Well,
production
well,
shows than mine. Let's just say that.
well, you got a stomach cam. See, you got
You
you
got
got
the
the
gut cam.
the gut. You know what I'm
You
saying?
got the gut cam. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's crazy. And then when And then Della Music talked about facades. Sorry guys on the podcast. Nah, we were just playing
I
with
know
you,
what
bro.
you meant.
Yeah, we
I
know
know
what
what
you
you
meant,
meant,
bro.
Bella.
Yeah,
You just got three. You got three. Middle aged. I don't even know what to call us. Like we will crack on you just by knowing you. You know what I'm saying? That's just how
yeah,
we roll. You know what I'm saying? We knew what you meant.
yeah. And I'm a functioning illiterate too, so it is what it is.
Knew exactly what you meant. It
Yeah.
don't matter what you meant though. That's the thing.
It
you gotta
doesn't
get these,
matter.
you gotta get these jokes off. But salute to Della Music, man. That was dope. That
Yeah.
$20. That was
He's
dope.
dope. He's pretty dope. Very cool guy, man. Happy to see him
Nice.
every time we see him.
Cool.
Really cool dude.
Trish D said that they should have played Obi and Randall together. It looks like a shit show right now.
Every time they play Obi and Randall together, it looked like a shit show then too.
Yeah. We some flushable wipes out this motherfucker. That's how
Well, I
terrible.
mean,
I mean, Tibbs hasn't
Obi's
done it
playing a
that
little
much
better
though.
today. A little.
A little better. But Tibbs, I mean, it's not like he's done it that much, but when he has done it, it didn't really work out. So I can
Yeah.
see why he doesn't do it often. Like Obi is not a big man.
Yeah.
He just categorizes one.
Right.
Julius need a big man with him.
What about Mitchell Robinson?
Yeah. Oh,
See, don't do that, yo. Mitch is still a big man. He's just a functioning offensive one. That's all. But he's still a big man, though.
shoot, right now, Obi got 14 points.
How many rebounds he got?
One.
Right. That's what I said. So, like I said, he's not a big man.
Yeah.
He's a forward. There's a difference.
And he got 14 points because he hit like 4 3-pointers.
Right. Yeah. I seen the first three that he shot in the corner. So, yeah, I get it.
Oh yeah. Knicks are trash.
Pretty much.
So I mean, what did we do? What did we do?
Pray. Like, I'm about to say, it depends on what God you
Well,
pray to. You know what I'm saying?
they kept emphasizing on Allen Houston's face a couple times on the camera. He didn't look too happy. He looked pissed. He looked real
mean,
disgusted. So they better. They need to make some moves.
we ain't making no
This
moves. I really don't think no moves coming, yo. I think it's like I know what everybody want us to do. I just don't think Leon Rose is going to do it for some reason.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be conservative. I think we're gonna wait the whole year, and then in the off season we might add somebody, the same way we did Brunson, and that's it.
Right.
we're gonna have all these injuries. They're gonna have to do something because I mean they're not playing their third stringers.
Okay, Jules, I like that. I'm a little behind y'all though.
Yeah.
I like that Julius Randle in the paint with the pass to Sims. That's the what I just saw. I'm at like two minutes even right now.
Okay. We're probably together 120. We at the 120 mark around there.
Yep, I'm at 120.
Eru, refresh the site. It's still at 307 for some reason.
Yeah. NBA.com sucks.
Yeah,
Yep.
man. I be peeping
Yep.
it sometimes.
Look at Brunson by himself. Yeah.
Salute to Joe. Joe say tank for Will Mignogna. It's too late for that.
We suck at tanking. It don't work out for us.
But I mean, even if we lose every game for the rest of the season, we're not gonna get him.
Nah.
Like we're too good to talk about tanking right now. Like we already passed that point.
But if we manage to miss the playoffs at this point, right? We could still get him.
How?
Funny. If we win the lottery.
Yeah.
That never works.
Point
Man,
0.5%.
they
the
gave
draft
us-
gods hate us, man.
It ain't the draft guys. It's the NBA gave us the first one and said, "Nah, we good." Like we New York, man. Like they gave us the first one and said, "Fuck us for history." Like it's a wrap. We will never get the number one pick again. I don't care what our record is.
Yeah,
We had the worst record when we drafted RJ,
Yeah.
and we're
Yeah.
down to 3. Like we didn't even get 2. Like they're not gonna do that, man.
We had the frozen envelope, famous frozen envelope.
Right.
Mhm.
Because I guess they fear like we're New York. We shouldn't need the number one pick. Number one pick is like New Orleans, Cleveland. I mean, you gotta look at where the number one pick has gone in the last 10 years. Just look at it,
Same teams.
right? It's always the same teams.
So you said refresh the thing here, so I'm gonna refresh it. I got Tankathon on the screen right now. Okay, Tankathon. So I mean, look where the Knicks are. We're in 20th spot right now. So Atlanta's been playing a little bit better. A couple of these other teams too. Chicago, the team that we're playing right now, Toronto. So I mean, easily the Knicks could be on the outside looking in and get right back into this lottery talk.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, 0.5% for Utah, man. I can see us getting that. And then the state's gonna say, "Oh, we should win the lottery, with the 0.5%. We gotta win the lottery,
Right. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I know I know all about wishful thinking, but that's pipe dream stuff, man. We're not gonna
Oh yeah.
get like Wembanyama, Scoop Henderson. Like we're not gonna get like a top five pick. We're not bad enough, and people want us to tank. That's not gonna happen
Yeah,
because tanking ain't up to Tibbs. That's a front office thing. Like Dolan would have to say, would have to like mandate them to tank. It ain't up to Tibbs. No coach tank. Like there's no such thing as a tanking coach. That has to come up from like the front office. It's a
Yeah.
front office thing.
That's not in Tibbs' repertoire. So
Yeah, that'll never happen with him. They'll fire him and then tank maybe, but yeah, not while he's the coach. And plus, they will have to give him, you know, his like they will have to sit his guys down somehow. Like long as Randall and RJ and Jalen Brunson is healthy, how are we going to tank? Like we'll win games just because of those three of being who they are. Just cause we wouldn't lose enough games for that.
right.
Like we're too talented for that. People just don't think so.
Yeah. But Tristee just said that Miami passed us already for six, and we still haven't played Miami yet. We got four
I
games
know.
with Miami, so that's not gonna help us out much.
yeah, I think from sixth place to 10th is open season for anybody. I mean, so
So
anybody
Della,
can get it.
oh man, Della said that we need Magic Johnson, the young Magic Johnson.
There ain't no Magic Johnson out there, man. It is a tall point guard that I really do like if you want to talk draft stuff though. But that's we ain't start talking draft stuff, but I already start doing my homework.
Yeah,
You're talking
I'm like
about
that all
Jokers. Jokers
talk
is
about.
he's the Magic Johnson right now. This
Oh,
era.
there's a couple college kids that I really like, but yeah, none of them are gonna be Magic though.
this is what we need, guys.
Hot tub time machine.
Yes,
Why we need that?
because
Just
hot tubs are
just
nice.
I'm about to say just to get in. Have nothing to do with the Knicks. You just want to steam. You just want to sit in the
Yo,
hot tub and chill.
this might be the next get together.
With all our clothes on too. Just like
Yeah,
my
just like
my
that.
man on the
Just like
left
that.
got a full blown suit on. Like he got a 3-piece on. He got the tie on still.
Yeah. So we got 5 seconds left, Jerome. Man, this is over.
Man,
Yeah.
I should have just chilled in the chat, man. I shouldn't have came on here. I blame myself.
Oh no.
Turn this camera on just for us to lose.
It's always good to have you on, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm over here on Instagram on my computer looking at chicks.
You on the explore page, living
Yeah,
life over there?
yeah, I'm just looking at chicks on the explore page.
Man, get off the explore page, man. You be up there for like 2 hours.
Man, look, see this is what I'm doing. While I'm talking to you guys, this is what I'm
See,
doing here.
look.
Lord have mercy. Look at this young lady right here.
Take her off the screen.
Thirst trap.
It's fun to look at though, I could be collecting these girls on my regular feed like Pokemons and stuff.
Man, with the weekend that we just had, go ahead, keep looking, man. Go ahead, get your rocks off. You gotta have some type of fun. We had a bad weekend this weekend, fellas.
Yeah.
New York sports definitely took a hit. You
I gotta
already know
say, yeah.
You already
The
know what
whole New
happened
York
last night.
taking L's, man. Like I said, left and right.
Evo, what's going on
Not
the
a good
left hand
weekend for
side
us.
though? What's that?
I'm not looking at the left hand. I'm looking at the right hand side,
I
man.
know. You need to take your explore page. You go scroll down, and Kevin Durant came up here. What is you? What do you be looking at on your IG, man?
There's a beautiful young lady here too. But if you notice, you see all the women on my thing. There's nothing but women over here. Oh, look at my man.
Women and ugly basketball players. Yes, I see.
Look at Big
Wo-
Sexy there.
Women and really ugly dudes. Like,
A picture of Durant brushing his hair.
look at Dame.
David Dash is here.
Dame came out of nowhere. Dame pushing some sneakers, man. Next to the hottie in the bikini. That's wild.
Look at this young lady. Yeah, so my wife pops in every once. Look at Denzel and the freaking halter top. What the
Look
hell is going on
at
here?
What?
Look,
I told you. Okay, the first non-ugly man. You gotta get some type of beefcake for the ladies. Check Geraldine out. Geraldine can watch and Trish can watch Denzel. Man, they don't want to see no Kendrick Perkins dribbling basketball or KD with his naps. Know what I'm saying? They want to see Denzel. Know what I mean?
yo, the next
You
pod
got to get a lady something. Know what I mean?
the next watch along that I do is literally gonna be this. I'm just gonna be on Instagram scrolling while the game is going on.
So look, Geraldine just said she about to go to sleep. You put you put Perk on the screen. She about to go to sleep. Man. Put Denzel back up there.
Yeah, man. Unbelievable. But that's it, man. End of the game there. You guys got anything positive to say about the Knicks? You think we're gonna come out of this?
What does that even mean? Like, what you mean come out of it? Like, put the schedule up. Put the schedule up real quick, please.
I was trying to do it. Let me see. Yeah,
Yeah, I
this
forgot
yeah, the
who we
schedule.
play next.
I was about to say go on Google. NBA. I hate NBA.com, yo. I don't like the way the site look at all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in order to get the correct thing, you have to go like manually on it.
Yeah, that's
Let me see.
with Google. They'll just show you the string of games. That's why I always use it.
See, look, if you
It just
go
ain't
this way,
pretty.
then you can see the pretty. But
Ah, I
this is
got
still
you.
not even it. Anyway,
Oh,
let's get here.
Eva, can you check Geraldine's joint off her
Oh, my bad.
comment?
Yeah, my bad. So these are the next games here. We just lost against Toronto. We got Cleveland, Boston, Brooklyn, Lakers, and Miami. Ugly.
Yeah. So what was your question?
yeah.
How are we gonna how are we gonna pull ourselves out of this, man?
What was your question?
Anything positive to say now?
I said before, man. I guess it all depends on what God you pray to, man. Like people have different forms of praying. I think that's the only way we get out of this. We
I,
looking bad.
I think we can. I think we can pull a win with Brooklyn and possibly Miami, and I see definitely the Clippers. Those are only three games I see us taking.
We got the Lakers in the Garden. LeBron probably gonna try to show out. Like you said, we probably could get KD. I mean, because KD not playing, so we probably
Yeah,
could get
he's not
Brooklyn.
playing,
We
even though
still
I
could
can
lose to
know
them
he's
though,
going to try to come in because it's the Knicks.
right? Then Miami. The way Miami playing, that's a loss.
Yeah, but look at it. Philadelphia,
We
Orlando's
got
one, Philly again, Utah.
we got 4 straight home games. See, that might not be a good thing because we suck at home. So think about that.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
So what do we do, man? What do we do? Start scrolling on through Twitter. I mean, through Instagram and stuff. I don't know, man. It's ugly.
Yep.
Yeah, that's ugly, man. I mean, we could talk about trades, but are we going to make a trade? Like with this front office, I don't know, man. They seem very, very, very conservative. Except if it's like draft stuff. Like we actually move every draft that they've moved either up or down. But other than that, they're not gonna take no shots. I don't see it.
Nah, they haven't made a trade since KP, and then the other trade was Cam Reddish, right? Those are the only two trades.
Right. That's the only trade.
Yeah, and then we signed Fournier. We picked. Well, we traded for Oh, we picked up what's the name, Kemba Walker, off free
Mhm.
agency too. So that's the only thing that we're doing. We're just adding players every so often in the off season, and then drafting, trying to do our best drafting.
Right.
That's it.
And I'm and
Joker.
I
Is it Joe
like
Curry wrote? He
What he
said
said.
he,
yeah.
he
For
said
one,
I'm
Joe's
playing Core Mega about us
yeah,
going on a
salute to
losing streak.
Cormega, man. Don't do Cormega like
that's
that, man.
my that's my bro, man. Don't do
Yeah,
my
don't
boy
do
nigga like
Cormega like
that.
that, man. As soon as he popped up is when we lost too. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's gonna be tough. I just don't see it. And I don't see
Yeah,
the
I don't see
draft
it.
working out well either, man. But like we got 11 draft picks. Everybody keep on talking about how many draft picks we got. We
They
can't
don't
even
mean
possibly.
anything to me.
We can't draft them. We can't even draft that many players. Like we got like 11 picks in the next 3 years, and
Yeah.
our roster is so set with the people that they like. We didn't even draft a player last year.
My
Right.
thing
Like think
is there
about that.
anybody in the draft that actually fit with us? That I mean, because
I
all
mean,
the good players is going to be what the top 11.
nah. In this draft, you can get somebody that's really really good, maybe in the top 20. To be honest, this is a deep draft.
Yeah. Is this the draft where they have the high schoolers and the first year players?
Nah, that ain't happened yet. But it's just the draft in general is really deep this year.
Okay.
Like it really goes. Like you could get somebody at the end of the first round that can contribute to your team. It just depends on who it is and
Yeah,
what team you are. Like if say
I,
we draft like right in the middle, like right outside of the lottery, it depends on what Dallas does too, because Dallas is top 10 protected. So
yeah.
we gotta hope that they actually don't even suck that much, or we won't get their pick.
I just wish we can get somebody that's like NBA ready, you know.
Right.
But
Yeah, you know Tibbs don't like no projects. Yeah.
yeah,
Like if Tibbs the coach, that's what I'm saying. With Tibbs as the coach, I don't see what's gonna happen. I
no.
don't.
If we had a different coach, I guess I feel it'd be a different story,
Right.
you know.
What Tibbs gonna do with two first round picks in the middle of the round?
He's gonna
Nothing.
bench him. That's what he's gonna do.
Nothing.
Nothing. They'll
It'd
be
be
in the G League
they'd be
or just
sitting
sitting
next
on the
to
bench.
Ryan, Ryan and Sweetie be sitting next to them.
Right. They'll just take Fournier and Cam's place or Cam and D Rose place. That's all.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Depending on who it is. Don't get me wrong. Like if we get somebody like say if Dallas, just suck just enough for us to get the 11th pick. If we with the talent that's in this draft, the 11th pick can definitely play for us. Let's just say that, regardless of who we get, we'll get somebody talented, as long as we pick in like in the top 20.
Yeah.
But with Tibbs use them, that's all.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
So I mean, that's depressing because that means we got to get rid of the coach. I mean, it means that we have to be at square one. Even if we get rid of the coach, like the front office seems like they don't even want to make a trade or anything. So we got to get rid of the front office too. You know?
I wouldn't mind that though.
well, if we get another coach, that will that mean that the next coach will play him the players right, play them to what they were there for in the first place.
All
I don't know.
depends. All depends, man. All depends who they get. That's what I'm saying. I don't trust the front office.
Yeah,
Because you
Yeah.
got to think about that. Tibbs is their guy. He's the one who they brought in. So I don't see them firing Tibbs. They both had 5 year deals, right? So both of them like they're aligned with each other. So if they fire Tibbs, they got like 1 year on their deal after that. I don't see that's happening. Like why would you let a front office do that
right.
if you're Dolan? They all of them got to go then.
Yeah. Right now we just married to these guys. That's it.
Right.
Joe Curry said that Mark Jackson should be the next coach, but
I
We've
don't
been
know.
saying
I
that.
wish.
We've been saying that for the past 10,
Yeah,
10
I
years
wish.
now.
Yeah.
So I mean, to be honest, a lot of people, I wasn't mad when we got Tibbs. It's just he's just not right for the type of team that they gave him. Like the roster that they gave him is not a Tibbs roster.
Right.
And then they keep trying to change things. That's when they brought Evan Fournier and Kemba in, brought in Cam. None of them are Tibbs dudes.
Yeah.
That's why none of them worked.
Mm,
Yeah.
hmm
And then guys like Alfred Payton and Reggie Bullock, trash. You know what I'm saying? But
Trash
those are
can
the guys.
juice.
Yeah, those are the guys that Tom Thibodeau wants. He wants guys like
Yep,
that to fill those roles, play extremely hard defense, and that's it.
exactly. So, I mean, if he's going to be stuck in his ways like that, then we're not going to win in this league. Not in today's NBA.
Not
Like, if,
not on the Tibbs. We won't.
Yeah, like
Because
Tibbs would have to step down.
he just want old vets.
Yeah, yeah. I was just about to say something about stepping down, but even when I said it, I was like, I don't believe that.
yeah, hell
No,
no.
hey,
Why would he do that?
hell
Like, I
no.
Yeah,
wouldn't step down either.
I'm gonna
yeah.
ride this gravy train out.
Yep. Remember, this is his dream job too. He is not leaving unless they kick him out, yo.
hmm
And I don't blame him.
You're gonna drop dead on the court. That's the only way you're gonna get him up out of there.
He'd be fine with that too.
Yeah. Right. Say
He'd be
bury
straight with
me
that.
underneath the garden.
Yep.
Crazy. So there's no way out, man. All we got is us. All we got is Knicks fans. That's it. We just here in the middle of purgatory, just with nowhere to go, with no, and not even a God to pray to, because we're not even saying, hey, just, pray to the Christian God or pray to the Muslim God. We
Hmm.
said pray to whoever
I
God you
said
pray.
pray to whoever you pray to. Or
Yeah,
everybody prays in different ways depending on what type of religion you is.
yeah.
You just got to do it. And salute to Harlem CEO. He said, "Would you trade iHeart for Mo Bamba?" I mean, would they trade Mo Bamba
Yeah,
for
but do they
iHeart?
even want
That's the
That's the thing.
question.
Yeah.
That's the
I don't even
question.
know what some Obama's contract was like.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too because he just signed, so I don't even know if we can afford him. Don't he got like
Yeah,
a? I
so I
gotta
don't
look at
think
his
it'd be
contract.
just a one-on-one trade. It had to be a package or something.
He might have signed something similar to Mitch. I think something similar to it.
I'm
Yeah, the
looking
Knicks are in
now.
trouble, man. I don't know what we're gonna do. I just like right now we just talk we could talk about like how we would like the roster built and who we would like to move and what kind of style of play we would like. We could talk about that type of thing, but the truth is nothing's gonna happen. You know?
Mo Bamba just signed his. It's a 2 year deal though,
Oh, okay.
so it's
Oh, that's
this
not bad.
year and he got an expiring next year. So
Yeah.
after
Okay.
next year, he a free agent,
Okay.
So
But he's
that's
trash, right?
even. Yeah.
and he only making 10
Okay.
Oh
a
yeah.
year, 10.3 a year. So he's actually cheaper than Mitch, on a lower contract than Mitch. So if you look at iHeart's contract, I don't know what iHeart made though. Let me look at iHeart.
I think he's making like 8, I think. Something like that. 8.
Hold on.
Yeah, but what's Mo Bamba doing right now?
He's not doing that much
Nothing.
because
Yeah, you right, Eru. They have the same years too. Like iHeart got 2 years on his deal too, and he making 7.8 and then 8.1, so he's a lot cheaper.
Yo, the last game that they played, Mo Bamba had 7 minutes and he had 3 points, one
Right.
assist, one block.
And honestly, what would Mo? I guess Mo Bamba would be good because Mitch is hurt. But say if Mitch was healthy, yeah, I don't see the point of bringing him in if we have iHeart just to switch him, and we still got Sims. But since Mitch is hurt, that's a different story.
What about Wendell Carter? I would like to get Wendell Carter.
He would be more than that. Like he would be more
Yeah, he's making
expensive, I would think. Hold
yeah.
on.
Because they got that kid Wagner. They had the Wagner's brother. He's a center. He's been playing really well for them. They got
Right.
Ball as well. That's been playing pretty well. So they have guys that they can move around. So I mean, Wendell Carter Jr. might be a guy that we can pluck away. But like you said, he's definitely gonna make more than 10 million. How much does he make?
Still looking. Hold on. Easier to just look up the teams. Wendell Carter. Oh, he making 14.
Yeah.
14. Let me see how many years. Oh yeah, he just signed, so he's not a free agent until 26,
Yeah.
2026. So he still got 4 years, 3 years after this year.
Right.
So he's not going anywhere, and relatively cheap too, because it's 14 this year, but then it drops down to 13, 11, and then 10. So
Oh, he got a
he
extended contract.
right. So with the deal that he has, he's not going anywhere. They're not going to trade him.
Yeah.
That's a great deal for him. Yeah,
So
man, this hard to even do research on because like the salaries really mean something.
yeah, and
I
then
just realized that. I just realized off record. Atlanta lost to the Hornets yesterday. Wow,
No, Atlanta. Oh, did they? They
they
had a back
lost.
to back. Okay,
Yeah, they had a back to back.
and they lost to the Hornets. The Hornets trash. They have nobody playing right now.
Yeah,
right.
13 and 35, 34.
Well, they actually got healthy. I'm looking at it now. Plumlee had 25 and 11. Sheesh.
Uh, your man Jonathan Isaacs is supposed to be coming back.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
After 2 years, I think it's like their next game. I think he's either going to come back or very soon.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's been playing in the G League, playing pretty decent.
I never really liked him either, though.
Yeah.
Like he alright. Like he's nothing to call home about. He's more expensive though. He's making 17.4 for the next
mm,
3 years.
Mm.
mm.
So there's no relief. There's nobody coming out there to save us. And guys that we mentioned, say like a Gordon Hayward. We could probably get Gordon Hayward, but everybody's gonna say, "Oh, what the hell we need Gordon Hayward for?" So it's like, when you get in
Well,
these
he,
conversations, like,
he got
how
a
can we
he
get
got
better?
a don't he got like an ugly contract too?
Yeah, he does in front.
Who?
Gordon
Hayward?
Hayward.
Yeah, Gordon Hayward.
Let me look him up real quick before we get out of here. Gordon Hayward. He's the first one on their list. He's making $30 million right now and 31 next year, and but next year is expiring contract. Like that's his last year next year, but he'll be
Mm.
making 31.5.
Right.
Like we can't afford him.
No, no.
Well, if we give them Fournier and Rose, as like
That's
a
still
dump,
that still ain't 30, is it?
close.
Okay.
He's a okay.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever you say, we will.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. We'll see. Like I don't see why we make that trade either then.
Yeah.
Because Rose and Fournier will be off the team when he's off the team. They both expiring at the same time. Matter of fact, this is Rose last year.
Yeah.
His expiring is this year, so we could just let it ride and just not,
Yeah, he let it
bring
ride
him
out.
in. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give him an opportunity to go sign wherever he wants.
Teams are probably waiting for that too. They say, yeah, the Knicks are probably just gonna waive him anyway, so we just pick him up.
Right. So
So
that's
that's
why
something else to be worried, to be sad about. We have nothing. We have nothing. It's just us. That's it.
Yeah,
Us
just
in the
that.
schedule.
us in the schedule. Jesus. That sounds bad, man.
Yeah, man. So that's it, man. Yeah, man. So thank you guys for popping in. Mr. Kareem is an official podcaster now up on the screen. 3 days in a
Nice.
row. Once with me, then he went on with the Giants, and then now he's
Yep.
back again. So
That's what's up, man.
back again.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all allowing me to join.
Yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
I would
But
have never thought I'd be at this point. So
Wait till you see. I'm looking at our contracts, man. We don't really got that many people that's making that much money except for Brunson
like we
and
can
Julius.
give the Knicks front office a gold medal for just keeping us, in the green as far as having movable contracts and
Hmm.
all the draft picks and stuff like that. They're doing a good job in that regard. You know,
Right.
just
Yeah.
making us better. They're not on the court. They're not helping out.
Right.
that's true. That's true.
Right.
And
Like
then
Evan Fournier is our third highest paid player, and then Derrick Rose is fifth.
Yeah.
Like, you got to think about that, man. Like, it's crazy.
for the NBA, the money's supposed to go up too. So
Yeah,
that's
everybody's
going to
on a
be nothing.
discount. Freaking Brunson is on a descending contract. Brunson and Mitchell Robinson on a descending contract.
Yep.
So
I'm looking at it
that's
right
big
now.
management.
What about Yeah, never mind.
But
Yeah, because
they don't.
everybody else is either too young or their contracts aren't up yet. RJ's doesn't kick in until next year. So like this year he's only getting paid like almost 11, 10.9, but next year 23.8 kicks in, and then it actually goes up. Like RJ is on a bad contract if he doesn't come around. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Because by the time his contract is up, he'll be making almost 30.
Right. All right, man. Well, that's it, man. I'm kicking you guys out. You know,
Yeah, man.
Cream is out of here.
All right,
Real is
let
out
me
of here.
go meditate, get my mind ready for tomorrow. Roll a verbal abuse.
Yeah, both of you guys prepare
Peace.
for that Philly stuff. Prepare for that tomorrow.
Yeah.
See, I work from home tomorrow, so I ain't got to mess with it tomorrow either.
Oh, you got the luck of all of us. You get to
Yep.
stay at home.
Love it.
Man.
So,
I'm gonna be out in them streets, man. So that's how it goes for me. Yeah, man.
salute to y'all. Salute to everybody in the chat. See y'all in the next game.
Yep. See you guys next time. Peace.
All right, man.
Eru, I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back.